Hey everyone, it's Johnny Struggles here, and with me is...
Totengeist, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is for you.
And when we're together, you know what that means. It's the Last Starship Fight Night!
Competition time.
Competition!
Woo!
Woohoo!
Sunday, 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 except not
It's not
necessarily
Sunday yet.
Sunday.
And the video's probably going to come out on a Friday.
Yeah.
It's another competition. I'm super excited about this one. It's a little different. I know we always do it a little different. We never keep it the same, keep mixing it up. But this one's different because this is the first time we've done any industry. This month, all the competitors had to create their own ammunition. You could not have any ammunition on your ship to start with. You have to produce it, which is quite a bit different. So just a quick overview for those who weren't aware or aren't aware. This month's competition had an $8 million spacebook cap. And as I mentioned about the ammunition, so you could only have two resources, metreon gas and metallic minerals to produce your resources. And to have those on your ship, we decided that you have to have a docking port. There's 12 squares attached to a docking port. And those are the squares you can use to put resources. And you can put as many docking ports as you want on your ship to increase the amount of resources you have. So that's the main thing about it. You have to have, if you have crew, you have to have life support for the crew. So there you go. That's a high overview of the rules to give you an idea of what's going on. It's the first time we've done any industry. I think it's going to add a lot of variability to the ships. It's definitely going to add a delay at the start because when the game fight starts, it's going to be, okay, the ship's crew hustling to produce ammunition, and whoever gets to produce first, and then somebody gets a round and a gun and actually fires it, could make all the difference. So I'm pretty excited.
Very true. I've been trying to find ways to get industry and other things involved for a long time. I could just never figure it out, and this was a great idea.
Yeah, if this goes well, we might do it again. We'll have to see how tonight goes. There's two entries I want to talk about, but first I want to say overall there's 15 entries, so we're one entry short of 16. Zenrath as the champion again. One of his entries got a buy this month, so we'll put the bracket up here on the screen. So here's everybody on the screen that me and you can't see at the moment, but we'll be in there in post. So as always, the competitors came in, they entered. I put them in a list in no particular order, and I give it to you, Totes. And you want to explain what you did?
Yeah, I basically put it into a list randomizer, randomized it 3 times, just kind of looked over it, made sure everything looked okay, and then sent it back to Johnny.
Yep, and then I just put it down in the bracket as you've seen in the order given to me by Totengeist, and that's how it is.
And this time we don't have anybody fighting themselves in the first round, which is nice, but there is a chance that they might fight each other or themselves,
Yep,
other
down the road.
entries of their own down the road. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, we should probably talk about it. It's what is it? April. April. This is the fifth competition we've done. What are we calling this one, buddy?
We're calling it the fifth element.
Yes,
Big bada boom.
big bada boom. Yeah.
Big, bada big boom.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah, same here. All right, but okay. I want to talk about two ships. You've not seen these yet. There's two ships in particular that are completely different than anything in any competition so far, and I want to talk about them really quick. And I think they'll give some ideas for people in the future.
I'm intrigued.
And we'll do this first one, Imre. It's a bit crazy here.
Oh, that looks interesting.
So his style is
Looks like some talking.
he likes to remove hole spaces, so it already looks funky. I can't imagine how much time he spent on this, but the main thing is he docked different pieces of ships together. So instead of having one big ship, he actually has 5 parts together. And I named these
Wow.
to make it easier for me to understand because they were all just unnamed. But the name of the ship, I did not look it up or ask him how it's pronounced. I'm going to say Elbereth is how I'm pronouncing it. But this is the main part of the ship here. And it's hard to see because these other layers. And he's took out a lot of hole spaces and things are kind of floating around. He's got the industry set up and everything. And now what he's got, okay, the rear here has engines. And this one part, if I have it selected right, this is docked and it's just a pair of engines and batteries. Engine and battery. I think he's got something somewhere. I can't see it. Oh, I'm in this view right here. Where are we at? Can't even tell. Oh, there it is. So reactor, a deflector, batteries, fuel loaders, and a pair of engines and another deflector. So then to mirror this one here, and the front has, okay, one of these guys has a bunch of thrusters, a reactor, a drone bay with drones, another deflector, and another drone bay, and mimicked over here. So he's got 4 legs, 2 with engines and deflectors, 2 with thrusters, and drones and deflectors, and then the main ship with all the industry and the guns. So it's quite different. And what I was thinking of is this is a cool idea because if, say, this wing of the ship gets destroyed, the ship still flies around. You're not out of the fight. I'm saying that might be a good idea for people with bigger ships. Maybe part it out, compartmentalize it with docking ports.
Right.
Now, the thing is, if your docking port gets hit, they will disconnect. Minor detail.
Interesting.
I will say I've not tested that in Alpha 14. In previous alphas, when your docking port gets hit, it tends to detach. So I don't know if it's still the same case now, but it could be. So it'll be very interesting to see how this does. My first thought was on the very front of your ship, you could have a docking port attached to just a hull piece that could take damage and it explodes. It's gone from your ship and no loss, you know? Some things like that could be like extra armor sitting out the end of your ship on a docking port. So it's not attached to the main body of your ship, so if it gets destroyed, it's separate and it's fine. So all these together are under the price cap. Everything follows the rules as if it's one big ship. But you have a bunch of little ships, and it's a very interesting thing. So, very cool. I can't think how much... they probably spent a lot of time setting up this hull. I'll say that.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
You see the parts alerts on it. All right, let me show you another one. This one is by Hype.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this one since you mentioned it.
Okay, so...
Interesting.
What do you see?
A lot of alerts.
Yeah. So let me go back to editor mode. So right here, you have the 4 docking ports. And so he has 4 docking ports. He has the supplies there. And this took me a bit to figure out all the details and letting it play. So you've got the supplies and the docking ports. But what he has is, you can see the shadow of the engines. He has standing orders to disassemble the docking ports and to install engines here. And to install robotic arms and to install guns in the front. And to disassemble this equipment here. And I'm going to let this play so you can see how it happens here. I'm going to put it in fast forward here a little bit. So they're moving supplies out of the way from the docking ports so then they can then uninstall the equipment. So they're moving the docking ports. They're installing the engines now. They're installed. Installing the guns.
That makes sense because in the beginning you don't really need any of that.
And one thing I went through real quick is they had the chemical labs here producing explosives. And what he did was he had them disassembled and they... Normally you don't get explosives out until they produce a full stack. Since he had the chemical labs disassembled, he's getting about a half stack of explosives right off the bat. And so his ship is already making cannon shells. So this ship is producing cannon shells in probably half the time of anyone else because of this strategy of having it disassembled. The other thing is, since he doesn't... yeah, go ahead.
So the materials are loaded in, and then it's disassembled, and it immediately spits out the product. Oh,
well, the product was already there. It just didn't have a full stack to then remove from the machine. So I think it's a stack of 30 explosives is what the full stack is. So once it gets to 30, then the guy grabs it and puts it on the bench. So he's sacrificing having the production to then getting the stuff out early right at the beginning. He's still got chem labs down here, so he'll produce it slower after this point.
So he's basically banking on first hits.
Yeah. And the cost of these ships is low enough. I mean, he's losing money. He's wasting money by doing this because he's getting rid of his machines. He's just strictly having early explosives for early rounds to be produced. Like I said, it's probably going to be about half the time, at least on this part here. He's going to get explosives out quicker than anyone else from all the designs I've seen. So it's going to be an advantage. And the fact that his engines are not installed right away, so the ships are parked. And then they'll take off. So there's that delay to where he might get a strike on the first pass. I don't know yet. We will see.
Yeah, I guess it'll depend on who he's facing and how quickly their engines move, whether he has to turn around.
Right. So the last thing I was mentioning, do you notice anything funny with the smelters here?
I'm not sure.
They
look like they're overlapping.
Yes, exactly. They are overlapping. Apparently, this is one of the items, or it might be the only item that does not have a rule to not overlap. Typically, there's a definitions file in the game that defines all the rules around items, and this one doesn't have one that says You can't place it over something else, so it works in the game as it currently. You can't just
So he's
place it.
abusing a
You can't just
physics mistake.
yeah. It's a game mistake. You can't just put it there though. You have to place it. You have to alter the coordinates in your save file or your ship file. So there is that because it won't let you just place it here. So there's that. But we don't have a rule against it, and the game works with it doing that way. So I let it slide, but I think going forward we might have to make a rule about no overlapping objects.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that one. So like I said,
Or just no save file editing.
yeah, or do we do that? So like I said, we didn't have a rule against it. He found a loophole,
Yeah.
took advantage of it, and all this is doing is just saving him space, so we can keep this tight space. That's one thing we have to talk about. I think your idea about no ship file editing might be the way to go. As long as we don't see things like this, I don't know how we could police it. But either way, neither here nor there. This is a really cool. I like the idea of what he's doing, uninstalling and installing things. It'll be interesting to see how the ship does. It is fully armored. It is, well, it could be considered a piece of toast-ish. So anyway,
I like it.
I just wanted to show those two.
To see how this goes.
And my hat's off to both these contestants for their ingenuity.
Thinking outside the box.
Definitely.
Thinking outside the toaster.
Thinking outside the toast, yes. We've not had anybody enter anything like that.
I like it. I'm really excited to see how it goes.
But I think with that, we should get into the first fight of the night.
Yes.
So this month, we do not have our extra ships. We are taking advantage of the new arena mode in Alpha 14. There is some things with arena mode. You can only spawn one type of ship of each one in. So I did a little tweaking of the save file to add an extra ship. Like here we got the Micro Diamond and Pico Axe. You want to go ahead and introduce MAP ship here?
Yes, we have MAP with it. I think it's El Tornillo.
I did not translate what that means.
Medium range orbit. I'm not sure.
I'll do that while you're reading the stats.
Sure. So he is submitting one of these. It's 8 million space bucks. It's a combat class of 7, toughness of 2,431, top speed of 22, which is not super fast, but he's got 22 cannons, 10 Gatling guns, and 24 crew.
Very nice.
Should be interesting to see.
And it translates to the screw.
Ah, interesting.
So as you can see here, the engines are lit. One thing I found with arena mode, I think the game, when you click, battle for arena mode, it puts the game on pause. But when you then edit the save file, it wants to be in play. It doesn't start you in pause. And I couldn't find a setting to start in pause. I think there's just them doing the logic in the code to do that. I can edit the save file to undo this to put it apart, but that would take extra time, and I did not do that. Ships are far enough apart, and they got to build their ammunition, so I wasn't too worried about both sides' engines being lit at the beginning.
Yeah, so long as it's fair on both sides, I think that's fine.
I think in this case, since no one's going to be fighting for the most part the first pass, it's not a big deal. But anyway, the El Tornillo, bleep out all my Spanish. The screw is going to be fighting the Pico Axe, OMG Bear's Pico Axe, and Micro Diamond. So this is a cool ship. It is an axe. And one cool thing about arena mode that we're seeing real quick, we can see the internals of the ships as they're flying, as we're checking things out. So it's going to give us an advantage that we've not had before. It'll be very cool to see.
It's a great time for it. It's a great time for it because it allows us to take a look at the
industry inside
as they're preparing things.
Yes, indeed. So the Pico Axe is a combat class 8, toughness of 1427, top speed of 65, 13 cannons, 7 deflectors, 27 crew, worth 6.7 million space bucks. Utilizing fast moving jet and the Micro Diamond. This is cool. It is just an object to take rounds or avoid them. It has 3 deflectors on it, no guns, no crew, no lights, no motor cars. It is simply to be a target, to keep things away from the Pico Axe. I think is a really good idea. It has a top speed of 104. It is 1.3 million space bucks. It is an expensive target, but it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a good idea.
That might be a good investment. We'll see.
Yep, we will see. I believe we said we can do 8-minute timers on this, right?
I believe so, yes.
I am ready. You want to go ahead and call it?
Round 1. Fight!
And they're off.
Now the beginning is probably going to be not too interesting to watch from afar because they're going to be building their
Let's zoom into here and
ammo.
I'm get my hand on the controls here properly. This ship has
Whee!
weapons console, so you see the guns already deployed, but it's because the guys are in the weapons consoles. Pico Axe, that's cool just seeing the axe fly by. And you are going to see the mouse cursor run around the screen now. Usually I don't do that. So the smelters are smelting. The chem labs are chem lapping.
Not a lot of movement from the crew.
Refineries are refining. They're just waiting on things to move.
Yep. It's kind of weird just watching them milling about in the middle of
Yeah,
combat.
so now the ships are just circling around. We zoom out a little bit. The micro diamond is micro diamonding. It's hard to tell since I think they both have weapons consoles. Yeah, it's the first time we've allowed it in the competition, and a couple people have them. And that saves crew, so they don't have to man all the guns. It's a good idea because when guns get hit, if you have crew on them, they can get stunned or killed. This way, they don't get stunned or killed. But these guys being on top of each other is not a good idea because if they get a hit, then all those guns will go down. Oh, he's firing.
First round.
Pico Axe gets first blood.
That was another thing that was fixed in this alpha, right? That
Yeah.
we couldn't use the weapons consoles before because they were not working properly.
Correct. The hostile ships would not
not
man
with
them
the AI,
properly,
yeah.
and they were fixed.
Very nice.
Oh,
Here goes the first one from there.
and the screw is answering back, but the deflectors are doing their job. Oh.
And the diamond is definitely drawing some fire.
Yeah, the one thing is since you're making your ammo is more of a precious commodity, so if he's taking fire, he's taking rounds away from the Pico Axe.
And he's definitely making enough ammo to fire multiple times in one go.
Yep, I think the micro diamond took a hit there. Let's check out the El Tornillo. Some floor tiles are damaged. Does not look too bad though. Okay.
I don't know if I just never noticed it before,
What's
but
that?
I realized when I was playing the other day that you can do that. You can just deselect the ships, and it won't turn around.
Yeah, I didn't know that till
new?
recently too. Yeah, I think it is new, or I just didn't know it. So everyone's watching, if you right-click up here, it deselects the ship, and you can just stabilize the camera. Oh, getting some fire in here.
Oh, there we go. It's starting to really go.
But the El Tornillo, the screw is struggling a bit. The Pico Axe is... Well, he's just flying away.
It really looks like the AI is actually doing its job of trying to distract the ship.
He is. Okay, so the Pico Axe coming in for a run. The screw has to turn sideways to answer the broadside, but he is getting hit. Oh!
Oh, there he goes, I think.
He got destroyed as I clicked on him. So, that's a lot of fuel venting there. Alright, congratulations to OMG Bear winning the first round. Look at that hole.
Got a nice big chunk out of it.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's load up round 2. Okay, we are back. Fight
so
one.
This time it looks like you're...
Round 2.
Sorry, this time it looks like you're swapping sides, right?
Yes, and because we have arena mode and it's not too much trouble, I'm actually swapping sides of the screen. Not that it matters. But maybe it does. So I said, what the heck? We will swap sides of the screen now. So when we change rounds between fights, the competitors should be on opposite sides of the screen.
I feel like it makes it more obvious that we're actually running them opposite.
Differently. Yeah, I think so too, which is
the
why
whole
I did
reason. Yeah.
Before, I don't think people realized we were swapping it all the time. So anyway, and you can see on the top right now, the green and red are swapped. They should be swapped.
Yep.
They're opposite sides of the screen. All right, we're ready. Round 2, fight 1. Fight 1, round 2. You want to call it?
Round 2, fight.
And they're off.
Let's see how similar it goes. One of the things with there being such a delay is I think we'll get much more variability to the start of the fights.
Yeah, because you don't know when someone's going to fire or where people are going to be positioned.
Exactly.
I thought about starting the ships farther apart, but we ended up not doing that. So
Yeah, I don't think it would be worth it.
yeah, it depends. Some of the ships are quite slow.
That's true.
I think because of the distance, so people made them a little slower. Not everyone, but some made them slower to have more time to produce ammunition before they converge. But it really depends on your opponent. And I think maybe slowness also adds to the ability to repair your ship with drones. The slower you go, the easier the drones have at repairing. So I think the Picoaxe got the ammunition done first. So go check him out real quick. He has the weapons console, so the guns are deployed. We're just waiting on ammunition to show up from the bench. So there's ammunition here. Oh, yep, robotic arms to load, and they are loading and firing. Again, first blood. Tight turns. Parking on top of them.
Definitely going to make it difficult for him to fire.
Yep. I think the microdiming also can help with the Picoaxe getting away to turn. Let's make another run.
Tornado just turning in circles.
Those deflectors make a big difference. If you're just firing one gun, or sometimes even just two guns,
Yeah.
you're not going to get hit very easily.
Oh, there's a couple.
Found a weak point there. There's no deflector point that way, apparently. But did not disable the engine. And Diamond coming up in the rear. Incoming barrage.
It's quite a few.
It's funny, the micro diamonds deflectors were pointing at the Picoaxe's rounds coming in. They weren't deflecting them, they were just targeting them. You see them target it. It's interesting to see.
Yeah, I noticed that the last go around.
Typically in the game that causes a power draw either way. I'd be curious if it actually is drawing power. That ship's not firing anything else, so it doesn't matter, but it's interesting to see.
Do you think that's just an arena mode, or is that?
I don't know, but see them
regular
touching the
too?
cannon shells, they're not turning them. They're just looking at them. So I bet if we were looking at that ship details, big fight. I'm just thinking out loud here. Just wondering if the power would be a big draw. Alternating, so you can see the hull status. He's over 50% damaged. Got some holes in the floor. And a little ventage going on there. Still full oxygen.
We've got a whole lot of materials left.
And there's a cool thing now. We can see the status of the ship. So we see the hull status. They have oxygen, battery level. And he's taking heavy hits here. Not much answers. Oh my goodness.
That's close.
Yeah, oxygen's dropping. He's venting serious atmosphere now. Taking shots at the diamond there.
And missing.
Yeah. I think this shows, difference about having deflectors as well. This ship has no deflectors.
Yeah.
So it's just eating all these rounds. No drone bays either, so no repairs. People are trying to repair the weapons console, so a lot of the guns are out of commission at the moment. One thing is this ship is the only one with Gatling guns, but is not producing any bullets for the Gatling guns. I think MF was in a tight time crunch to get this done, and he just forgot.
Yeah, it was very last minute.
Oh, Diamond's trying to get it far enough away to make a turn. Oh, it looked like
No,
it did deflect his.
deflecting
Yeah,
them.
it did deflect one of them.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because of how I added the ship to the game, maybe.
That's possible.
Well, congratulations there, OMG Bear. Your axe has won. Fight 1.
Congrats.
You are moving on to the next level.
Woohoo!
Woo! Alright, we are back. Fight 2, Round 1. Stunties Hydra class regenerated cruiser versus Wonderwood 157's Glanton Mini Light and Bathcat Light ships. You want to go ahead and introduce Stunties Hydra regenerative cruiser?
Yes. The Hydra class regenerating cruiser is a fast-moving jet. We're deploying just one of those. It's a combat class of 8, toughness of 1992. Is that right? A top speed of 3?
Yes, it is. If you look, it's a big
Wow.
ship with one engine. It's a fast-moving,
Tiny.
slow ship.
Ooh. Or not tiny, slow, rather.
Yeah.
12 railguns, 4 cannons, 2 deflectors, and 64 crew. That is the most out of all of them, it looks like. 8 million space bucks. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, one interesting thing is he has a lot of drone bays, so it's barely going to move. He has a lot of thrusters, so he can turn. And he's got a lot of drones. He's got, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drone bays. And he's got robotic arms to put the drones in the drone bays and take them back out. And a couple storage crates for drones that don't look quite lined up with any of the drone bays. So he's got to have crew manhandle the drones. So they can't deploy as fast as they would normally, but he's got a ton of drone bays. The one thing about drone bays are, let's say you have one drone bay, if it gets damaged in a fight, your drones stop moving.
Right.
So you basically disable your drone. So here, he's not going to have any problems with his drones being disabled. Shouldn't. So I think his strategy is repair, repair, repair. Fire lots of guns.
Well, for a big slow ship, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. So, let's go to the other side of the field with Wonderwood 157's Glanton Mini Light. Oh, forgot to stop the timer for last time. Glanton Mini Light. So, the Glanton Mini Light. They're deploying 4 of these. They are combat class 2, toughness of 856, top speed of 129. Only 2 cannons. 5 crew, 1.6 million space bucks. So very fast, 2 cannons, a lot of factory stuff crammed in there. By support for the crew, so it's just a fast-moving 2-gun ship. And then the Bathcat Light is just a distractor thing. It has a top speed of 130, health of 405, and that's it. They have a value of 240k. This is probably the cheapest ship we've had in all the competition. Obviously no crew, but they're just targets. There's 6 of these guys on the field, and they're just to absorb rounds. So interesting. So not the only person who think of using distracting ships to take damage.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I like the idea. It's not a bad idea at all.
How much fuel do they have?
I don't know. Let's take another quick look.
There's not a lot of
They
space.
can't
on
change the
there, and there's
schematic
no
mode. It looks
crew.
like they have just one fuel loader, so the can has 1,000 fuel in it.
Wonder
So
how long that'll last.
even if
It's
they-
only one engine.
even if they park, they're still taking damage. Again,
Yeah,
since you have
true.
to make your own ammo, the time it takes to make the ammo and then fire on one of these ships is just a wasted round.
Yep.
So, I think we're ready. Would you hang on? I'm not ready.
Sure.
No, I think I'm ready. Okay, you want to call it?
Round 1, fight.
There they go, and the Hydra just parked.
Barely moving.
Let's just view the Hydra for this fight, since they're probably
Yeah.
pretty much not going to move anywhere.
Whoa.
That's pretty intimidating. They'll all be on top of each other like that. They have basically the same speed. Got some spacesuits in
Is that
here.
is that a fusion reactor?
No,
What is the red thing?
that is a refinery to make the explosive for the Metreon
Oh.
gas. Or sorry, to refine the Metreon gas, and then it goes to the chem lab to make the explosives.
Can you tell I haven't done a lot of industry?
Yeah, fusion reactor is a 5x5 thing. It is quite large. Does anyone have a fusion reactor in this game this time? I don't think so. I think the big expense was using weapons consoles on some of the
Yeah.
ships, because it's cheaper to have crew, but then you have to feed the crew and make sure they're alive. And if the gun gets hit,
Really?
then the crew can be injured or worse.
Right. I'm really enjoying watching watching it go down the rails.
Yeah. Haven't seen any cannons deploy on anything yet. Oh, there's a gun poked out. We have a cannon with ammunition. Do any of the opponents have it? No, they just got a gun poked out on one of the ships, so we're returning fire.
It missed. Oh, two of them. Oh, there we go. It's interesting that they got their first ammo right around the same time.
Yeah, I bet most of them are going to be like that. Except for the one ship we talked
I'm
about.
surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised that the Glantons only got 2 shots off, considering.
I think they are just a little slow, some of them, but they're coming into it now. So, okay, we've got drones deploying now to do
drones.
repairs. Say it's just a tiny mark, and they're going back in already, so they already repaired.
Oh, fast.
Railguns, I forgot. Lots of railguns.
There we go. Deflectors doing their job.
Trying to. Let's take a look at one of the lanterns. Let's get one in the front here. They got cannons being loaded directly from the weapons assembly table there. Not assembly table. The weapons table. I can't think of the name of it now. Words, they escape me. So where they're building ammunition, just getting loaded right into the gun. So there's no delays.
Looks like they're just going around in circles there. Track.
Oof, that's a... Oh my goodness, that is a hard hit against the Hydra. Let's take a look on them. They're doing repairs.
Nice,
Oh, we have some
good.
stunned crew
He's
here.
repairing them real fast.
Yeah, lots of drones. He's at full health again. I think the Hydra really depends on the railguns to do damage. There's just so many targets.
I think the fact that the Glantons are just that one bit faster than the Bathcats is actually making a
Oh,
difference.
there's a dead guy there.
Oh, yeah.
This is unconscious stun, but he looks dead. Oh, pushing around. The bad thing is with this... Oh, batteries being drained from all these shots. I think the bad thing is the part that sticks out the most right here is absorbing all the hits, and that's where most of the guns are. Or all the, or I should say all the cannons are. The railguns are outside, but it's getting pulverized in the front, but it's sticking out the farthest, so that's where most of the ships are targeting.
Definitely a lot of hits.
Yeah.
But the repairs are keeping up.
I think these Bathcat lights aren't doing much for distracting because they're behind the main ships fighting. They should be in front.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's amazing that that one bit of speed makes a difference.
Yeah. It adds up, plus he's cornering.
Looks like the battery is no longer working.
Well, it's just getting drained out, so the ship is low on power. Because the deflectors are eating up all the juice.
Yep.
Recharging. That guy got killed. He's got dead crew. He's just eating a lot of rounds. But the drones are doing repairs. We're almost 3 minutes left in this fight, so we've been fighting for almost 5 minutes now. The drones are definitely keeping this ship in action.
I'm thinking we're going to end up with a tie here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the damage is adding up on the Hydra.
That's true.
They're repairing it, but the damage is being done. Crew's getting killed. That guy is dead down there. A lot of hits. Even though they have 2 cannons, it still adds up with the several ships there. Those 4 ships, that's 8 cannons.
Well, he's hitting some stuff too.
Yep. Oh, both rounds missed. Both rounds missed. 1 hit. Deflectors make a big difference. He fired 5 shots and only 1 of them actually hit target. But then here's the bad side. You get overwhelmed, but still you're avoiding damage.
Yeah.
I'll have to see.
And the
much-
Glantons and Bathcats, they don't have any deflectors. They keep coming up from the side.
That one ship is out of sync with the rest, so he's comes in. What is this guy doing? He's pointing the wrong way now. Another set of drones deployed.
What's he aiming at?
He's the first guy here. He just got shot. The Glanton light here. The bottom one here? Nope. He took some railgun rounds, is what it was. Just over a minute left.
Ooh, lots of misses.
Yeah, with all these drones, you really got to overwhelm the target to saturate damage. That can be hard to do. So, the drones are doing anything. This is going to be a close one, I think. We'll see, because of the rules we have in place.
Love watching the rounds split like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. All those repairs, man, this thing's just lit up like little lightning bolts going off. Oh, this is gonna be a timing thing of how much repair is done when the timer has 15 seconds left. 10.
Oh, we got an engine out. 2 engines out.
Yeah, 6, 5, 4. And that's the end of the fight. So let's check things out. The Bathcat light is damaged 12%, but this is not accurate. Yeah, well, actually, maybe he is accurate. That's the Bathcat light, the Hydra. I'll have to check the save. Now, this one looks like it's fine, but when it's heavily damaged, you know there's holes start showing up on the hull of the ship. That actually takes away from the total health, but this one doesn't look too bad. 40, well, hang on a second, why does it say only 4 or 5 health? Doesn't the Hydra have more than that? Yeah, the toughness is supposed to be 19. Oh, this is the red guy here. Hydra's down here. It shows no damage.
Oh.
I was looking at this right here. I was like, wait a minute. No, this is a little ship here.
I didn't even see him.
So right now, I think the Hydra might have won this fight just based on damage. Because say once the time runs out, the ship with the most damage loses. And right now, the Hydra has 0 damage showing up on the screen here. But I need to check the save game to make sure its total health has not been reduced. All these ships have taken, well, not all of them, but some of them have taken damage. 49 damage, 148. So we'll have to add this up. We'll do round 2, and then we'll add everything up, and then we'll just figure out before we're recording the next fight, who goes on from this one, okay?
Okay.
All right, congratulations to one of you guys. Okay, fight 2, round 2, call it.
Round 2, fight.
And there we go. Again, the Hydra acting like it's moving. Pretending like it's moving. We'll follow one of these Glantons here for a little bit. Who's going to take the lead? Which might be the one we have highlighted.
That fanning out maneuver really seems like it's coded into the AI.
Yeah.
Every time that we have a fleet like this, it always does the same thing.
I think it's because of their position, vertical position, so they're off slightly.
Yeah. Excuse you.
I was having a drink, sorry. If anything,
No, I was talking about the ships getting in the way.
I thought I made a sound on the microphone. I was having a cold snack at the moment. Okay, 1 minute in.
I've been doing the same thing.
Okay, 1 minute in. I think soon after this, I think 90 seconds is about right. Maybe less. I don't remember what some people were saying their build time was for the ammunition. We're getting close. Say next pass. We're at 90 seconds in a second. Yep, there's a cannon around.
Go. Just the one so far.
And from behind, you guys not facing the right direction.
There's another one. Yeah, there we go.
It's funny when the ship gets hit, the thrusters kick in there, keep it self-oriented. Okay, this pass is going to be the deadly one where all the cannons are deployed, maybe? No?
Yep.
Just single cannon each side. They're half.
Oh, I thought you meant eat all the ships.
Everyone has one cannon out. Okay, someone getting the second cannon out now. Oh, everything missed. Coming back.
Except where he hasn't landed any.
Yeah, that's the other thing is the ship goes so fast it's hard to hit. Oh, but the railguns say, I don't care how fast you're going.
Yep.
The railguns say hi. They're doing repairs.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Yep.
Oh.
How's the Hydra doing?
Hit one of the bath cats.
These guys standing around, waiting for ammunition. Railguns doing their thing.
Deflector's really trying, but not quite doing it.
Yeah, it just gets to be too many rounds. There's only, 2 deflectors facing forward.
Yeah.
So there's just too many shots coming in. I need to be zoomed out for these railguns so we can see who they're hitting. Okay, this one guy up front is doing his thing. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Oof, lots of hull damage up that pass there. Oh, there's some holes in the ship. He's got some holes. People are stunned. Getting very religious there with all those holes.
Those drones really repair things quickly, though.
They do. He's got so many of them. Coming in for another assault. Oh, that was cool looking. Looks like those railguns are... Oof, that's a hard barrage there. But look at the health of that ship. The hull's there, but the front, all this equipment, people dead, unconscious, guys unconscious face down. He got up and moved. Get some hits on both sides, but O2's dropping. Just knows that is venting on the Hydra. But I will say its namesake, the regenerative cruiser, is definitely true.
Yeah,
it's hanging in there. These drones are doing their job. Zoom out and see these railguns fire. Like one hit.
Definitely more of a tank than an attack ship.
Yeah, dead. Just stop zooming in on him. He's hurting, but he's hanging in there. It's just the amount of punishment it's receiving is crazy. Okay, so we're gonna take some railgun rounds, maybe. Yeah, the ship's behind him. Little deflector there. Yeah, the nose of that ship that's sticking out is just taking all the punishment.
Yeah.
Found a railgun at Straggler down here somewhere. Couple hits. Its O2 is back to basically normal. Whatever the venting got repaired, and its
Holes coming up.
Air ducts replenished the supply, the loss. There are almost 2 minutes left. Well, these heavy repairs is definitely a strategy. But look at all this damage in the front. It is not pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely hurting.
follow it
gotta
in
say
here
the
in this
Bath
guy.
Cats are not doing a whole lot in this one. Mostly they're just trailing behind.
Yep.
I feel like they would do better in combat against another fleet as opposed to a single ship.
I think they'd do better if they were faster than the other ships, or
That too, yeah.
noticeably faster. All these repairs going on. Look at the front of this whole exterior part of the ship missing. I don't think people can get to the guns to man them at the moment. So much of the hull's gone.
Oh, still shots going out though.
Yeah, you got the railguns on the side. The front cannons are all unavailable.
Yeah.
40 seconds-ish left. Hydra's showing full health, but they're not full health. There's too many holes in their ship. And that's starting to, some of the cannon rounds go off to the sides a bit against the railguns. Who's he firing at? That little Bath Cat light down there? Leading in too far?
Gotta be, I guess.
And that's the fight right there.
Well, once again, it looks like it's a full hull.
Yeah, well, it's full, but like I said, this time he took a lot more damage. So, see all this where there's no hole anymore, just showing like grids behind it?
Yeah.
That's damage. This, it doesn't have any damage right now to show the number, but the number is going to be less than his full health as normal.
Yeah, I figured.
So his full health as normal is 1992, but he's probably going to be like 1700 health right now.
Yeah.
And they repaired as much as they can. So we have to take that in consideration when we do the math here. And this guy is taking 148, 98, and 5. Overall is going to be very little damage for the Wonderwood side. So I think Wonderwood's going to win this round. But let me save the game. Yeah. We'll go through the numbers and we will announce the winner here. Fight 2 results. And what we're doing now is we're combining the 2 rounds together. So we're taking the total health of all the ships from both rounds and then subtracting the damage they've sustained to get the total damage received through the fight, and whoever has least damage wins. So between the 2 rounds, the Hydra class ship took 113 damage, which results in 2.8% damage to the fleet over both rounds, out of a total of 3,984 health. So the Glen and Bath Cats, a lot of ships, their total health was 11,708, so a huge difference, almost 3 times as much health. They took a total of 676 damage for a total of 5.7%, which means they lose. The Hydra class moves on, which interesting. I mean, it turtled up, it repaired, and did some damage, and it moves on, even though it pretty much got dominated the full round. So
well, congrats, Stunty. Yep. I mean, it just kind of shows that there's different ways to approach this. So.
Yep, different strategies involved. Let's see how well they'll do in the next level against the Pico Axe and Micro Diamond. So, Fight 3, Round 1, we have Stunty's Solaria, Class Factory Cruiser against OMG Bear's Model Maker Mark II. And I will say Stunty was cool. They produced this ship early on, soon after the competition was announced, and it was not meant to be a competition entry. It was a demonstration model, but it turned out to be so good for them, and everyone used it as a, I don't know what you call it, practice ship to fight against. It made everyone produce better ships. This month, not many people put public ships out there until after the deadline. There's a lot more secrecy this month. A lot of ships were entered to me, and then a couple were entered to both of us. So there wasn't much to go on, but like I said, Stunty was cool at the beginning. Said, here's an example of something I made, and everyone used that as the bar to go against. So it'll be interesting to see how well it does.
Very curious. Yeah, exactly. I think it's still going to do pretty well. Yes, so Stunty's Solaria class Factory Cruiser is a fast-moving jet. We have just the one of them at a combat class of 7, 2020 toughness, a top speed of 7, 4 railguns, 12 cannons, 2 deflectors, and 48 crew for a total of 8 million space bucks.
Yep. And it looks cool too. I like the design. The design looks neat.
Yeah.
And they are fighting, and this is different as well, OMG Bear's Model Maker Mark II. This is using medium range orbit, deploying 2 of them because they are 4 million space bucks apiece. These are combat class 8, so 1 class higher than the Solaria cruiser. Toughness of 14-16, top speed of 8, no railguns, 9 cannons, 9 deflectors, 22 crew, like I said, 4 million space bucks. So I think the interesting thing here is the hull. It's 1 square wide on the outside edge. And I've never tried doing this before, really. But I think the advantage here would be is if a cannon shell hits this outside edge, 1, it keeps it from hitting critical stuff on the inside. And 2 is the deadly part of cannon rounds is a splash damage. So typically, if it hits a hole here, you can have a big circle of damage around it as a splash damage. Here, you're just going to have a little line of damage around it, so you would take less damage overall because you can't splash around where there's nothing. So that could be to the advantage of the model maker. So, any predictions on this one?
I don't know. It's tough. I feel like the Solaria is looking pretty good, but I think the walls are going to make a difference.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's all up to that. I think how effective that is.
I'm going to lean towards the model makers because I'm going to assume OMG Bear used the Solaria as an example. Maybe.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe. Anyway.
Round 1, fight.
And trust me, they're off. Very slowly.
Gives them plenty of time to build some ammo.
Well, we got time to zoom into each ship here. So we got smelting happening. We have reactors reacting. Or, well, these factories producing fine Metreon gas. Looks like each has a mirror. Check out the model maker here. 2 smelters here.
There's a lot of open space.
Yeah, we got the 1 refinery here producing the refined Metreon gas. Too bad I can't click on to see where they are in the process. That'd be neat. Okay, we got iron ingots being produced. Oh, there's explosives, so they're getting the first cannon shells produced now. Once the guy mans the post, okay, so they're getting the cannon shells produced. How far apart are these ships now? They're getting there.
Still got a ways to go.
So the Solaria will fire forward. The model makers will have to turn to do a broadside. Are we going to get... I think I see arm movement. Yep, robotic arms are moving. You got cannon shells being produced. They're coming down the assembly line.
That's cool.
Oh, incoming fire. The model makers got first shots up. They haven't hit yet. Oh, there's a hit.
Oh, there's a hit.
There's another hit. The deflectors are doing their job. Oh, cannons are deployed. Oh my gosh. A lot of deflectors pointing at these guys.
Wow.
More the merrier, apparently, but the gap is getting closer. Let's go to one of the model makers here. Out of battery so they can't deflect as well when they have no power. Looks like the Solaria used up all the ammunition it had.
But so far, most of the hits are going for that outer wall.
Yep. If they hit.
Or missing.
Man. The more deflectors you have, the harder the turn it can make. Yeah, but the battery's toast, so you can see the engines flickering in the back because of low power.
Yep.
Not looking pretty here. I say the model makers do have drones, don't they? I can see drone bays. There they are. They're deploying now. They just took damage to be repaired. Oh, they are on top of each other. Let's check the other guy out. Getting hit point blank. Oh, right in the industry section. Oh, they're turning with each other. Is it going to be just behind? Oh, we're getting stuck in a circle. Oh, he's pushing him sideways. As he's hitting it, the ship, he's pushing it in front of the other guns. He's shooting at them both now. This is
Did not
ridiculous.
expect that.
Look at all the repairs being done over here. This guy took quite a few hits. But again, the drones are doing their job. The Solaria does not have a drone bay, so he's at a disadvantage. I think that I didn't think about that before. That could make a difference here, but he's almost got him.
Definitely a lot of fire. It's a very close quarters combat.
There's some stunned crew there. Uh-oh. He's trying to fly away, but he's too slow. He's on fast-moving jet, right? Yeah, he's on fast-moving jet. Fast-moving jet, he wants to fly away, then turn around. He's just going to get destroyed in the butt. The AI is not smart enough to turn around yet. There he goes. Okay, go. No, come on, turn around, buddy, turn around. You need to turn to engage. Turn to engage. The other ships are using medium range orbit. They're gonna. Oh my goodness. Come on, you turn it. You need to U-turn. You can do it. You can slowly turn around and. It's so frustrating to watch.
Did he lose power?
No, he just slowly. No. Not the guys firing the guns.
None
are
of the
just
thrusters are doing anything.
bad shots.
Oh, wow.
He evaded like 3 rounds, barely moving, and then the last one just boop. Well,
That was unexpected.
We guessed right, but I was not expecting it to be like that. Honestly, when the combat started, I thought the Solaria was going to take him out.
Yeah.
The way it was going there, but either way, I'll have to check the time on that. I did not pay attention, just in case it goes the other way in the next round. But let's reset and do round 2. Congratulations to OMG Bears Model Maker for winning the first round. So yeah, I loaded this up through the arena. So this one's actually randomly fighting in a gas cloud.
Gas cloud, yeah.
But let's see. Yeah, it's nice colorization there. Yeah, we're ready to go. Go ahead and call it when you are ready.
Round 2, fight.
I couldn't tell. Did it go? There they go. 5 seconds later, I think they are moving. So who do you want to watch? You want to watch the model makers at the beginning here? They got the shots off first last time.
Like last fight, we'll watch them both.
Yeah. I just meant at the beginning here. These guys just twiddling their thumbs there. There's not much to do. How's it going, Bob? Oh, not too bad, Jim. Tell the wife and kids I said hi. Sure thing, buddy. See at the company picnic this
definitely
weekend.
less going on.
Slowest convergence. It's an Austin Powers movie when they're on the steamroller. Get out of the way, and the guys just stand there. No. Forever.
Or where he's trying to U-turn the
that cart.
Saw a video of somebody doing that almost live action.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. I think the last time the Solaria got the ammunition first, but it took so long to get to the guns in the front. And the model makers already had them loaded and going.
Yep.
Because they're just doing... You have robotic arms right up from the... You have robotic arms loading from the benches to the crate, and then the crate to the guns, which is a good idea. So they got 1 cannon loaded already on each ship.
It's turning.
Oh. And... Yep. Oh, you got it. First shot hit this time. Deflector's deflecting, but the 2 kind of gang up on the 1. Yeah, all these deflectors, and then the battery just drains. With all those deflectors firing at once. But they do their job quickly. And when the battery's out, it does not deflect.
That's the nice thing about being able to get 3 or 4 shots off, like one after the other, because all the deflectors will focus on the first couple.
Yeah.
And then the other ones can get through.
And when you get close enough, you can't turn it hard enough to avoid.
Yeah. Yeah.
but they're still doing a lot of avoidance. Two model makers being on top of each other with all these deflectors makes a big difference as well.
Yeah.
And now we're going to park on top of each other. It'll be hard to see what's actually happening. I think he's concentrating fire on this back guy now. No, only guy he's on top of. Let's check out the
I
Solaria.
got a dance last time. Yep. There should be some classical music on top of
Yeah.
this.
That's pretty crazy to watch.
Actually, I just realized I'm not hearing the game sound.
Oh, you're not at all?
I think it's because you're playing it as a camera, basically.
Oh, I think there's an audio
Which I
setting for that,
forgot
isn't
about
there?
it.
Yeah, I'll check that between.
It's not that big of a deal.
Everyone at home, ignore that conversation.
Yeah.
These guys look like they're parked on top of each other. Solaria is getting lit up. Is he turning to engage this time? To concentrate fire? Is he gonna fly away? Don't fly away! Don't fly away! Keep engaging. Don't fly away. Oh my goodness. AI. Don't do it, AI. Why are you doing it, AI? Why? Yes, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah, keep turning.
Keeps
He's
going
right
like halfway and
there.
stopping.
Yeah, look at the other model maker is touching the other cannon shells with the deflectors. I think he's protecting the other ship. What is going on?
That's
That's
so
got
weird.
to be a bug in the game. It might be with this game mode. I'll have to test that. You see him touching each one. He's like, nope, you can't hit. Nope. Got your cannon shell. Got your cannon shell.
Weird.
Allowing the Solaria to slowly fly farther away. But is he fast enough
He's
to make a
not gonna
turn?
last much longer.
Yeah, I don't think he's got it. Guy keeps pushing the other cannon shells away.
Like, no, I want to get him.
Yeah, that's basically it's my kill.
Yep.
And that's the fight. Congratulations, Ohm G Bears Model Maker Mark IIs. You're moving on to the next next level in the competition. Sorry there, Stunty, your Solaria class factor cruiser is just a dumbass. Well, the AI is a dumbass anyway. I don't know.
No offense.
I'm going
No
to
offense.
slowly, I have a top speed of nothing. I'm going to slowly park away from them
Yeah.
and not turn towards them, because why would I do that? Not ridiculous. Anyway, let's go to the next fight. Fight 4, round 1. We have Rochdale's Balance of Justice versus Hype's Theseus.
Theseus, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably look that up. It probably means something I don't know.
This feels like our Greek battle.
I was going to say it sounds Greek, but
Yeah. Yeah, Theseus is a Greek something or other.
Greek
the Scales
person.
of Justice, I'm pretty sure, are from some sort of Greek god or goddess.
Theseus was a divine hero in Greek mythology, famous for slaying the Minotaur. The myths surrounding Theseus, his journeys, exploits, and friends have provided material for storytelling throughout the ages.
would you like to introduce the Balance of Justice that we're looking at here on the screen?
Yes. Rochdale's Balance of Justice is a medium-range orbit. We've got just one of these guys, common class of 10, 1933 toughness, a top speed of 11, 34 cannons, which is quite a bit, no Gatling guns or railguns, 6 deflectors, and 49 crew, at a total of 8 million space bucks.
And I would like to add that this ship has a combat class of 10. It is the highest in this month's competition,
Yes.
and the next highest is an 8. There's several at an 8. Nobody has a 9. This is the only one at 10 with how many guns that has. 34 cannons is quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right, so Hype Ship, we looked at this one already. We know about it. We've seen it. We've heard about it.
Excited
So
to
there's
see this battle.
there's 5 of these guys. Combat class of 2. I don't remember if that's... no, that's after the cannons are deployed, because right now it's a combat class of 1 by default. It can't get any lower than a 1. So even the ships without any guns, combat class 1. Combat class 2, toughness of 697, top speed of 82, 4 cannons, 9 crew, 1.6 million space bucks. So they get 5 of these little guys. My vote is for Hype. Sorry, Rochdale.
I agree.
I'm very interested to see this fight. All right, I am ready to go. If you want to call it,
Round 1, fight.
and there they go. Of course, hype ships are not
All
moving
right.
because they are assembling, disassembling, moving
They've got their
supplies around.
priorities.
So these guys here, these chem labs, they're in order to disassemble. When they disappear, you'll see explosives show up, like half a stack. We'll stay on this guy here just to watch. I don't know how much time they spent timing all this. I'm sure it was not easy. So you see these half stack explosives, like 15, yeah. So right there,
Oh, cool.
put them on there, and we're getting the metallic minerals already unloaded. So I should have the guy standing on this, and he's making
almost
ammunition
ready.
already
Here
as
we
it
go.
as the engines kick off. He's
There they go.
making explosives already, or making ammunition. I don't know what that popping sound is. Oh, the things being installed and installed. No guns deployed yet.
You're-
Oh, they're
you're
getting
hearing
deployed
that
just
turn
as they
battle.
passed, just as they converged.
Ah,
This is going to be interesting because the balance of justice is... They're working on it. They're almost there. But they have no guns. They have no weapons deployed, and they... Oh my goodness.
oh, wow, that's going to be a lot.
That's going to look at the whole... They have a drone bay, one drone... Oh my goodness.
Oh, my God.
That
Wow.
was not even fair.
That was impressive.
It was very impressive. There's one drone bay in the back, and one drone kicked out. I think the one drone survived. That was it, but... That is not... Wow. Can't do much about that.
I mean, I got to say I was expecting a lot of slow combat, and this was extremely fast.
That was hyper.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum. Or
Very
wah
fitting.
wah wah, however you want to say it. Okay, that was extremely quick. We are fight for round 2. Let's see if anything different happens. I'm not holding my breath that anything different will happen. It's a
I agree.
bad draw for the balance of justice here, I think. But let's see how it goes. Ready?
Round 2, fight.
And here we go for the balance of justice, and here we don't go for hype.
Yeah. I will say Rochdale has been doing very well in all of these competitions. So
Yeah.
and
This
he's
is,
still got another entry. So
yeah, and this is the first time I think he's had an entry just get eliminated.
yeah.
This is one of the entries. Nobody's seen this ship. I don't think it was put on the board after the cutoff. So this is going to be a big surprise for everybody watching. So we're 30 seconds in. I should keep an eye on when the first ammunition is produced. So they get on the weapons bench here right now as the engines kick on. And so when we converge with Rochdale's ship is when the first cannon gets loaded. I think, at least last time. Yep,
Yeah,
so it's
right
1
after
minute.
there it
It's
goes.
like right at a minute. And what did I say before, like 90 seconds for some other ships to get anything loaded up? Yeah, it's crazy. Like if somebody, yeah, I don't know if we're going to see a repeat right here.
I'm expecting it will.
Oh, a lot of misses this time. And a lot of hits now. Oh, is he going to survive the pass?
Oh,
He survived the
Yeah.
pass. Is the drone gonna...
that is
I hope he has
fast.
more than one drone. The drone's not... There he goes. He only has... He's no loader for the drone bay. He's like a single drone just putzing around.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 drones putzing around.
Against any other enemy, it might do better, but it's not going to
Yeah,
survive.
that's too
yeah.
quick. He didn't even fire a shot, man.
Oh, oxygen.
Yeah, for all these ships. Because they're small.
Yeah.
They have plenty of oxygen. Alright, well, congratulations, Hype. You just dominated that round.
Congrats. Very impressive.
Your ships are moving on to the next level. It'll be exciting to see. So we're at Fight 5, Round 1. This is the Elbereth by Imre. And whenever you load a ship that is docked to other ships, this is how it loads in real quick after the game pause. These all like snap into place real quick. But here's a better view of the ground floor. And it looks funky as all, because you got most of the hull pieces removed, as you're able to do it in game without any chip editing or anything weird. You can just do it. And all these parts coming in. That's pretty crazy. Lots of thrusters. So we have on Fight 5 Dr. X's DRX Fluorine? Mark. I put Mark yes or Mark all of them. His backstory this month was his trials and tribulations of designing this ship. And all the iterations he's gone through and all the hair he's pulled out. It was quite a fun read. I know it was quite stressing for him, but I will say it's quite impressive. All the entries we had this month, I was worried that people would be disinterested or have too much trouble doing it, but I will say it was quite a turnout, and quite pleased with all the designs and everyone who's entered. Thanks again,
I agree.
everyone.
I expected we'd only get half of what we got last time, but we got the same amount.
Oh, we got more. We have 2 more entries this month. But anyway, would you like to go ahead and introduce the fluorine?
Yes, Dr. X Fluorine Mark, I guess C, Charlie. Fast-moving jet. We're deploying one of those with a combat class of 7, 2136 toughness, a top speed of 13, got 2 railguns, 12 cannons, 3 deflectors, no Gatling guns, 40 crew, and 8 million space bucks.
Yep, and versus the Elbereth, which I did not write down all the stats for all the components, so you have to trust me on this. The overall, it's using medium range orbit as a combat class of 6. The main hull here is a toughness of 975, top speed of 26, 18 cannons, 1 deflector, 47 crew. This main piece is worth 4.6 million space bucks, and the others add up to like 7.8. I can't remember the exact number. I did add it up. 7.8 million space bucks, something like that. 7.9. It's under the budget slightly. 1 deflector. But you can see the sections here. They're all done up where it gets down to the cannons and loads them up. Any predictions on this one?
No, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about how the Elbereth is going to do. I think it's going to be... It's so different that I'm not sure what to predict.
Yeah, I mean, me neither. I have no idea. No predictions on me. But I'm ready to go. Call it when you're ready.
Round 1, fight.
Snap into place.
The fluorine is barely moving.
Yeah. Fluorine has half the speed of the Elbereth. Slowly converging. I like the things that stick out on the side of the ship. From far away, it looks cooler.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's going to be no ammunition ready. No guns deployed yet. I can't hardly see them.
Yeah, I was expecting most of these battles would have at least 1 or 2 passes before anything's ready. But so far, I've been pretty surprised.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be like the last battle where guns were deployed after the first pass. At the first pass. And Rajatosh will probably be happy they didn't deploy before the first pass, otherwise he might have been dead on the first strike. On the first pass, they did get destroyed in the first strike on the second pass. Okay, by the time these 2 whales turn back around on each other, they should be firing.
Oh.
Did you see something?
No, just the way that they suddenly flipped kind of at the same time. I was wondering if maybe it meant that they had some shots ready.
Any second now. I'm guessing. So all these pieces are docked together, they shift on each other a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going for another pass.
I really think that the docking mechanic is really well designed in the game. I feel like this would have been a nightmare to code. And I remember Chris talking about it too, that it was really difficult to get it right.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with all of that. Especially the way they shift around and everything. It's really cool.
Oh, there's the first rounds firing at each other.
They were ready at the same time.
Deflectors deflecting. I think the fluorine taking a lot of damage there.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's get that front hole out there in the front. That front hole in the front. To absorb some damage. Doing repairs. Got drones out here doing their thing. Florian has drones doing their thing, so they both got drones deployed, both doing repairs. Flying way wide.
I mean, with the way that all of this is designed, having the ships docked is basically like just having one ship, which is so cool.
Yeah. Another big barrage. Oh. Just the extra cannons in the Elbereth is making a difference.
Yeah, and the deflectors are
Oh!
making more of a difference too. Oh, there it goes. Wow.
Anyone pop? I was not expecting that, but I guess the 50% more cannons made a big difference.
This battle has been defluorinated.
Oh yeah, I have salvaging turned off, but it was a one-on-one fight. I have it not turned off. Probably should, because this guy, if he lost a component, he might salvage it, but it was not an issue here.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, congratulations there, Elbereth. We go to round 2. Fight 5, round 2. All the docking pieces coming in. Call it when you're ready.
Round 2. Fight.
And they're
See how it does this time.
yeah, and they're off. They're moving in there. I would be interesting to see part of the Elbereth get destroyed, just to see what happens.
Yeah. You want to zoom in on the industrial? See how it's doing?
Yeah, it's hard to see on this one because the hull has all these gaps.
That's true.
Fluorine, not so much in the gapage. But it's a big ship, so it takes longer to get things moved around. You got the automation, which helps.
Very organized.
Yeah, I bet this thing produces a lot of ammo quick once it gets moving.
Yeah.
So the arms moving things back and forth. So once the tracks are loaded, or once the things are loaded, it starts moving across tracks. And there's the ammunition.
Yeah.
So like some ships have a design where the tables there are right in line with everything, so they're just right immediately getting produced, so it saves a little bit of time. And then they're on the gun, so then the guns get to get ammunition right off the bat. So this one takes a little bit longer to get the ammo, and so he's behind the times here. But the volume of ammunition is a lot higher, and doesn't have as many guns. Right now the deflector is doing his job, not taking a lot of damage. It deflected all those rounds of cannon shells.
Interesting.
One
It's already
hit.
different. Last time they started shooting at each other at the same time.
Yeah, pretty quickly. Slowly getting down the track. It's so slow.
Oh man. Yeah, definitely optimizing this stuff is I feel like the really the hard part. Getting everything to be close together enough.
Yep, so they're getting loaded on the cannons now, and people are getting there. So this pass should have some mutual destruction here.
There we go. Boy, I don't think any of those are hitting.
Not yet. Going just wide.
But it's not giving up. There it goes. Pew, pew, pew.
Switch to the Elbereth here. I don't think it really took any damage. Took some armor damage.
It's tripping me out that the parts are docked crisscross.
Yeah. To keep things close together, because the docking ports stick pretty far away from each other. It's kind of neat seeing the shift around on itself, though. Oh, lots of fire.
Ooh. Hell of a barrage. Here we go. Might be it.
That is a lot of firepower.
Yeah. They're gonna survive the pass.
Oh my goodness, no.
Oh, not quite. Almost made it.
Yeah, almost. I was like, it just wasn't returning a lot of fire. And it was like a cannon around here and there that got just deflected away. And salvaging again. Well, I'll say congratulations there, Imra. Your ship is moving on to the next level. Congrats.
Congrats.
All right, we are Fight 6, Round 1, and we have Ronimar's Feldspar versus Zenrath's Squeege and Fester, both veterans of the competition. You want to go ahead and introduce Ronimar's ship?
So the Feldspar, Redimar's Feldspar, this is another ship that's named after an element or mineral of some kind. So the fluoride last time, and now apparently the Feldspar is also some kind of mineral. Anyway, it's
The fifth element.
yeah.
There you go.
Didn't even consider that. They're following the theme. I like it. We've got one deployed with a combat class of 8, 1667 toughness, top speed of 18. No railguns or Gatling guns, but we've got 24 cannons, 4 deflectors, 60 crew. I think that is the highest number of crew, with one of Rochdale's other submissions being the next closest.
Yep.
And it's 8 million space bucks.
Yeah, and a big ship.
Yep.
So to the veteran Zenrath, I shouldn't say the veteran champion, I guess. With the Squeege and Fester here, following the Squeege thing, the main difference in the designs, scaffolding doesn't give the advantage anymore. But if you notice at the end of the legs here, he's got a couple hull blocks to still act as a little object to be targeted to avoid any critical damage. So anyway, the Squeege and Fester using fast-moving jet, combat class of 2, toughness of 774, top speed of 130 at the top of the limit, 4 cannons, 6 crew, 1.6 million space bucks, so he's fielding 5 to cover the budget. And there we have it. I'm going to go with Zenrath on this one. These Squeeges have proven themselves time and time again in the last competition to be formidable opponents, and he's modified the design, done tons of testing, and it shows.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Yep.
Sorry, Ranimar, I'm going with Zenrath. Not that it matters what I say I'm going with. The battle will be the battle, but I am going to go with the more ships tends to be the merrier anyway. So, all right, you ready?
Yep. Round 1. Fight.
Here they go. See one of these guys. They're tight, so I can get supplied quickly, maybe. Boom! First pass. Feldspar. Bigger ship might take a little longer for people to get stuff around, but this bigger ship has a lot of guns. So you never know if it gets a barrage off. Might just take one of these guys out and get past.
Yeah,
But
if it's lucky.
there's so many targets. And I think with those whole pieces in the front might distract some of the cannon rounds just enough to avoid some damage. I'm very curious what's going to happen.
I will say there's a fair amount of suspense.
Yeah,
Waiting to see when they're going to fire.
Who's going to get a clip in first? Who's going to fire? Now, Zenrath is not using any deflectors, so he's going to get... He goes with evasion because it's cheaper. And it has paid off. I think the number of cannons the Zenrath ships have are going to overwhelm the deflectors on the Feldspar. I see cannons deploying. The Feldspar is ready for action. Spreading
He
fire
spreads
out.
the fire out.
Notice the one
Probably a bad idea.
infestor way off on the side there. Coming in from the rear. Surprise attack. And drone being deployed for repairs.
I'm assuming all the deflectors are in the front.
I think so.
On the Feldspar.
Yeah, I think so. That's taking a lot of damage there.
Yep. Oh, we've got a drone.
Yeah, he's got drone doing repairs.
Yeah.
Deflectors on the side as well.
That's definitely not doing enough, though.
No. That was just one single pass. Okay. Got one hit. 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 2, 4. Ah. He needs more drones to repair quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, the other guy coming in. And he's down to 50% health. Oh, that was a solid fire, and only hit with 2.
Figures.
I was expecting a big explosion there, a big bada boom, and it only 2 hit.
Yeah.
And the rest just flew by. That was a solid brush. Oh man, he's hurting. Look at his health is pretty low.
Yeah. Is he gonna survive the next pass?
All those missed. Got a couple hits there.
Oh. There he goes.
And he popped.
Yep.
Well, congratulations, Zenrath. You win round 1. Let's see if you can repeat the effort in round 2. Okay, we are at round 2. Ready when you are. Go ahead and call it.
Round 2. Fight.
Here we go again.
See if it turns out the same way. This battle's definitely got a lot of spinning around each other.
Let's follow it here for a bit. Oh man, he's underneath the other ships. I think it didn't help. One of them got out of sync with the rest of the ships and was attacking from the side, which might be
Yeah, I
our
think
ship
that's
here.
happening. Yeah.
Coming at a different angle. You can see our path is just a little bit more out of sync than the rest.
Yep.
There's iron ingots on the table, all automated real well. And there's explosives being put, so he's making cannon shells, and they're just going to get loaded right into the guns. Got a good setup there.
Yeah, I like it.
The small ones force you to be more efficient at it. And with the robotic arms, it means you don't have to have crew manually do it, which means it's going to be quicker, more consistent. I think we should see cannon. There we go. I was going to say cannons getting deployed there. Oh my gosh, all over the place. Alright, lots of cannon shells. Several hits actually this time. Both ways.
Yeah.
Again, the guns in the front take a beating. He needs more ammo.
Went a little better for the Feldspar this time around.
Yeah, so
On
far.
that first pass.
But all those ships are together this time instead of last time where they're out of sync. But now they're not hitting anything.
Oh, got some hits there. No, not enough though.
Some engine damage on the one. The 2 engines damage. I don't know if it's enough to slow it down. This guy needs more drones. Need more drones to do more repairs quicker. There's 4 coming out. I don't know how many drones he has, but they need to be out quicker. I feel like the Feldspar is pushing out more damage this time.
Yeah, definitely. But still not as much as he could be.
Right. Yeah, the ships are getting out of sync again. You got one offset from the rest.
Might
4
be good
hits
for the
there.
Feldspar. Last time the one that was separated just came in from the sides.
Yeah,
This time he's
really far out of sync. Ooh, that was a lot of hits on that last guy there. Can we close in on him real quick? Got one gun down. I think it's just ammunition though, it's not damaged.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a solid, very heavy hit. They're doing repairs on the engines here. The one has been repaired, the other one's almost repaired. But, oh, some damage up front here, they're repairing that machine. The Feldspar, he's hurting. Hull is down there.
Every time you do that, it looks,
like
it feels like it got destroyed. Yeah.
We're going to stay with the Feldspar here because he's right at the end here. Next pass might take him out.
Yeah.
These drones need to go quicker.
Nope, not a lot of hits that time.
No.
Or not a lot of shots, rather.
Oh, this is it. Boom!
Yep, there it goes. Like we bet correctly.
Yeah, this guy took a hit in the front. But they're doing repairs. He was close to being dead. Either way, congratulations, Zenrath. The Squeege Infestors have done their job They're moving on to the next
Congrats.
level. Okay, so Zenras Squeege Hulbor has a bye for Fight 7. So they will move on. We are on Fight 8, Round 1. We have Wonderwood 157's The Judge and Bathcat Light versus Rochdale's Halcyon Promise? I'll double check that.
Oh, Halcyon Promise, I think. I think it's pronounced Halcyon.
Halcyon, whatever. It very well could be. Don't quote me on anything I say. Okay, you want to go ahead and talk about the judge here we have on screen?
Yes, the Wonderwood 157's The Judge is a fast-moving jet. We're deploying 1. It's got a combat class of 7, 16, 39 toughness, top speed of 10. We don't have any railguns or Gatling guns. We've got 16 cannons, 3 deflectors, and 40 crew for 7.2 million space bucks.
Yeah, a lot of automation
And then-
set up here with the arms. Should get things loaded quick.
Yes. And then we've got 3 of the Bathcat lights, which I think are the same as before, right?
Yep, same thing, just little decoys.
Yep.
Big difference is the decoys this time are faster, or say much faster than the main ship.
Yep.
Okay, and
Which I
the
think will make a big difference.
and Rochdale's Halcyon Promise has a lot of automation. Again, it's like partially moving. It's kind of a cheap thing. It can't keep it paused. It can't pause it fast enough. Get things set up. Either way, they're the same boat with everyone, so everything's fair. This ship is Combat Class 8, toughness of 1803, top speed 66, cannons 26, deflectors 2, 58 crew, 8 million space bucks. So, top speed of 66 should help. That's quite fast for most of the ships here. So we'll see how they do. Okay, whenever you're ready. I have no prediction on this one, but whenever you're ready, go ahead and call it.
Round 1, fight. Yeah, I don't know who's going to win on this one either. But like I said, I think the what are they called? The Bathcats are going to have more of an effect this time around.
Yeah, they definitely are, because they're already engaging, causing Rochdale's ship to circle around after them, ignoring the judge. Let's get in here and see how things are going. They're smeltering. It's cool to get the tracks here rotating around in front of the smelters to keep things loaded.
I like it.
Refineries are refining. Let's check out the judge here. I think he's using a storage crate to get to centralize all the stuff. He has explosives, and here comes the metal ingots on the same track to be loaded up. That could be interesting.
Those guns are just itching to fire.
Yeah, they got the weapons consoles here, so they're deployed. They're just waiting on bullets, or bullets, cannon shells, and they're being produced now. We're looking here. They're bringing the first supplies to the first table. I think they're behind in the ammo production. He's also, oh, yep, he's definitely behind and not paying attention. He goes very fast, so there are no drones to do repairs, right? I don't recall seeing any drone bays.
Oh, for a second I thought those were drones coming out of the back.
Yeah, this ship has drones on her conveyor belt. He's trying to hit those Bathcat lights, and decided I will just take hits from this other ship while I fire at these little distractors. And taking damage.
Oh man, what was that? 2 engines?
2 engines. I don't know what he's doing now. Trying to shoot him. Is he getting engaged the judge now? Yeah. There he goes.
Yeah, finally. Here we go.
Smart play. Has the judge selected still? You see the battery dropping from all the deflector fire.
Those deflectors are doing well.
A lot of damage on both sides. But he has drones to do repairs. He does not. How's he looking? All the guns looking crossed. Some damaged. Venting. Doing repairs. Not really venting.
Yeah, I'm definitely leaning
Incoming, it's a
towards,
big barrage coming at into Halcyon.
Yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards Wonderwood now.
Yeah, you can't change your vote in the middle of combat. He fired a shot at the Basket Light as it was flying by too on the side gun. Oof, he is hurting bad in the nose of the ship.
Yeah.
I think going forward, future designs do not put guns in the very front of your ship. Put a wall or something between the gun and the outside edge. As the judge here, just not taking a lot of damage. Oh, that's gonna be it.
Oh, there we go.
That was pretty one-sided, it seemed like. He was just taking a lot of hits,
Yeah.
chasing those bath cats for a bit there, and his overwhelming firepower against him. Which is odd. I mean, he has 10 more cannons than the judge, but he just wasn't firing as many. I guess some were facing sideways and not all of them face forward. So that's probably why
Yeah.
he's at a disadvantage that way, but
Difference,
and
yeah.
then they were taking damage. Either way, congratulations there, Wonderwood. Your ship won the first round. Let's see how round 2 does. Okay, we are Fight 8, round 2. Call it when you're ready.
Round 2, fight.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if anything different
Meow.
happens. We're going to hang out with this ship here. See how it goes. I was thinking this would be a little bit faster to produce ammo, but it was not.
Yeah, I think it's all maybe a little too far away.
It could be.
Although some of them are pretty close.
Yeah, so he's chasing these bath cats again. I think it'd be neat to see these bath cats if they had like just one Gatling gun on them or something as they buzz by, just to do a little peppering.
Yeah.
Because they could just be loaded with just the default ammunition they can have, and that would be it. They wouldn't be too much more expensive. I think they're like 30K per Gatling gun, and then a little bit of ammunition. Just two bullets per gun.
Pew pew.
I get too dizzy. We got cannons deployed, maybe. They get the weapons consoles, but we should be getting close to actually having ammunition here.
Yeah, one thing about the distraction is it gives the ship time to build up more ammo, so the first volley could be much bigger.
Yeah. And again, chasing those bath cats and not paying attention to the true target you should be paying attention to. So getting some free hits.
Now let's see if he changes his mind here. No, doesn't look like it.
He was indecisive. Now he's decisive and trying to get down here.
But definitely didn't get hit as many times this time.
Yep. Did a little better. Drone's doing
Drones.
repairs. But he needs to hurry up and turn around and re-engage. Oh! Knocked him out of position and formation there a little bit. Those things are fully armored, so they have to do a lot of damage. A lot of hits to do any damage. Oh, there's a lot coming into the judge this time. A lot coming into Halcyon. So looking here, yep. They're doing repairs, so he's already getting a lot of the damage recovered. Otherwise, he'd be just as bad as this ship is at the moment. Pushing him around. Little distractors. That's not looking good. He fired so much earlier.
Yeah. A lot of engines out.
Oh, yep. Now they're all
There it
out.
goes.
Pew pew, and the little guys flying by. Well, there. Congratulations, Wonderwood. Your ships have won the battle. And they're moving on to the next level.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Sorry, Rochdale. This is not your night. Not your month.
There's always next time.
Okay, we are at Fight 9, the Pico Axe and Micro Diamond. I hope it's pronounced Pico Axe. the Pico? Against the
I
Hydra.
want to say it's Pico.
That's what it's default. English, I guess. Against the Hydra regenerating cruiser. Have we seen both of these combatants already? I have a cold snack. I'm ready to go. You want to make any predictions? You want to say anything out important before we call this?
Yeah, I mean, at first, in the last fight that the Hydra was in, I really thought that it was going to lose.
Me too. But
I was wrong.
the drone swarm it has
No.
kept the thing going.
Yeah, I mean, the micro diamond could very well do what it's supposed to do and keep it distracted, or it could not succeed at that. I guess we'll have to find out.
I think the micro diamond has drone. I believe it has drones, but I think its speed is too fast for them. So yeah, like I said, we'll see. All right, ready to go?
Yep. Round 1.
Fight.
And
gotta
we're
say,
sort of
I mean,
off.
If the Hydra goes slow enough, it's possible that the diamond could circle in a small enough, area where it could still, it wouldn't lose the drones, wouldn't leave them behind.
Could be. Let's double check. Does he actually have drones? Yeah, there's a document report. Maybe he does not have drones. Yep, never mind. No drones here.
Okay.
Moot point. So who do we think is going to fire first, the Hydra or the Axe? I really love being able to see the inside of these ships while they fight. You can see my
it's
lovely
really
mouse
nice.
cursor pointing around everywhere too. Sorry, everybody.
I'm thinking it's going to be the axe, but I'm not sure.
We'll see. I mean, he has a lot of railguns and cannons in the middle. The thing is, found last time he fought, this front part of his ship that sticks out a little farther, attracts all the cannon rounds at it. He's got a lot of
Yeah.
systems in there, so that hurt him.
I feel like he also has really long tracks, and so it takes a while for all the
Yeah,
materials to go across
to
it.
get there. Okay, we are getting to the point where cannons should be deploying. There they go.
Well, he's pointed at the right thing.
This thing can swing sideways pretty good. Oh, the X started to slow down, we'll keep going.
Ah, now he's distracted.
Railgun, nope, cannon fire.
It was the first one.
Let's get the deflector to do its magic. Let him waste ammo against him.
It's perfect. on
Oh,
a
he
ship
got a
like
hit
this
right there,
where-
though. At point blank. And the Axe has its own deflector, so they're deflecting.
He's not producing ammo fast enough.
No, it's not getting there yet. Let's take a quick look. We're getting deliveries here, people. Got one cannon deployed. Need more. A couple railguns are out now.
Oh, there goes another one. Yeah.
So the Hydra suffers from a little bit of a ammo production slowness. And it's slow enough to where the deflectors in the Axe have a good time of blocking, or deflecting, I should say.
A single hit so far.
Yeah. Point blank, maybe? Man. Yep, not a single hit. But it doesn't matter. I believe the Hydra is probably going to be full health here any second. Those drones are working overtime. They have so many drones. What do we say? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drone bays. They don't have the drones. Oops. They don't have the drones like auto-loading from a crate into it, so there's individual that take a little longer to come out, but still. That's a lot. Oh, keep clicking off the
That's a
screen.
good barrage.
That's a lot of damage, though. You can see its health on the top of the screen there.
Yeah.
Our random railgun shot at nothing.
I think it's going to have plenty of time to repair
Picoaxe
them.
now taking some railgun shots. And, cannons for fun. Look at all the repairs being done, little lightning strikes from those drones. Well, these railguns, I mean, the Hydra has a lot of railguns. That is going to be its bread and butter. He's going to start picking off the diamond, the Picoaxe, and it could be the strategy. It could win again. It could just do damage to the target and maintain its health. And pull off a win. He's damaged a couple engines here on the Axe. Slowing it down. But man, the Hydra took a lot of damage. It could be one thing that works against the Hydra. If the Axe is going slower, it has more time to fire more cannon shells at it. look at the Hydra. Yeah, under 50% health. No battery power. So those railguns are going to fire less without the juice they need to fire. Let's take
The
a
axe
quick
feels
look
like
on
it's
the
definitely
inside.
slowed down.
Yeah, see the power, everything's offline.
Yeah.
All things are dark. So his ammo production's down. We got some injuries here. Yeah, that last
One
barrage really
dead.
messed him up.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that most of the crew seem to kind of hover around that area that gets hit constantly.
Yeah, it's right in the front, and there's a lot of stuff there. But drones are doing their repairs. Oh my gosh, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna get taken out right here?
Oh, that's close.
Oh! Oh!
There he goes. Ah,
And the
clean
axe
kill.
going through for victory and parking.
Did he repair an engine?
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
like
looks
they
like he
repaired one of
repaired
them.
an
They're
engine.
probably still repairing the other one.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, you got enough crew to do it. That's strategy. Yep, they just repaired the other engine.
Oh, that ship is just gone.
Yeah, there's not much left of it. It was popped. All right. Well, congratulations there, uh,
OMG
OMG Bear. I forgot whose ship it was. Congratulations. You should probably just click on it. So there we go. OMG Bear. Avionics. All right. Congratulations, man. You're going to round 2. Fight 9, round 2. I'm ready. Do you want to call it?
Round 2. Fight.
And we're going again. We'll see if the same thing happens. You never know. The AI has done strange things.
Yeah, for sure.
The Hydra could come back
And
for victory.
yeah, and whenever the axe goes through the ship, the Hydra tends to repick targets, so it could get distracted.
Yep. And the Hydra does look like a cool ship. I mean, I like the axe is cool. I mean, how often do you see an axe flying around?
That's true.
And this little micro diamond reminds me like a little Star Trek vessel.
Could be a little shuttle.
Yeah. Looks cool.
I like it.
So we were like at a minute 20 into it before someone started firing, before I think the axe started shooting rounds off. Or no, it was the Hydra fired some rounds, but the axe
No, I think I thought the axe went first.
I'll see here in about 10, 15 seconds maybe.
Although he did start off with one shot every once in a while, so maybe I just missed it.
Okay, we'll see right here if the axe starts shooting. Yep, you're right.
There it goes.
But individual cannons are not going to do it until it gets close. There we go.
There's a couple.
Yeah, it reloads, but then the drones come out and say, yeah, that's nothing. 'Tis but a scratch.
The flesh wound.
Yeah, I think the Hydra could benefit from a little more. I mean, they got the drones out there. They could benefit from a little bit better drone deployments.
Yeah, that could have made the difference.
Yeah. Just to get them out there faster. But it almost made that pass. If it made that pass last round, it might have. You never know how it would have worked out. I think, like I said, the axe having to go slower because of the engine damage, not having to go slower, going slower because of the engine damage, might have actually helped it out and doing more damage per pass.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Oh, he's got railguns. He's got cannons. And absorbing a lot of damage. He's probably low on power. The axe has a better profile for avoiding damage. The angle.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see here.
Yeah, it seems like the Hydra runs out of
Hydra's at getting back to full health.
power pretty often.
Yeah. Axe taking nothing so far. Hydra taking everything. Avoiding very few shots. Man, the axe just doing some damage there. I guess one of the outside batteries got taken out. Or hit. Probably from a railgun shot. I think the shuttlecraft there the diamond took a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we. Oh, railgun rounds at the shuttle. And the axe. It's a good thing the deflectors don't do anything against railgun rounds. Ah, that's just a lot of damage coming in. He's eating all those cannons.
Drone's just frantically trying to
Oh,
repair.
the thruster got taken out. Let's go back to the Hydra. How are you doing, Hydra? You were heavily damaged, but look at the pair. Look at the health bar shooting up.
Yeah. Zipping, a lot of drones zipping around.
I can see people taking notes on the strategy here, maybe trying to do a better job about that. I mean, it's not a bad job, but it's just a lot of damage coming in. Yeah, just couldn't do it. Oh, congratulations, Axe flying through its victory there. Oh, congratulations, OMG Bear. You are moving on to the semifinals.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Congratulations. Yeah, so we are in Fight 10, Round 1. What did we just say? It was OMG Bears, Model Maker Mark 2 versus Hype's Theseus. Mark 0. The Theseus is the Transformer, as I've been calling it in my own head, but not said out loud yet. And 5 of those versus 2 model makers. The model makers are very slow moving and have that outer hull. I'll zoom in on one real quick. Have that outer ring hull. For extra protection, they have drones to do repairs. Theseus are the little transformers, no drone bays, fast, and have the weapons or ammunition produced quickly. So it'll be interesting to see if the defense of the model makers holds up to dominate the other ships or not.
Yeah, this is actually a really interesting matchup.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, I am ready when you are, Totes. Go ahead and call.
Round 1, fight.
Here we go. The model makers slowly moving. The Hype's Theseus parked. I do think this is pretty neat. Moving all supplies around, then once they're moved out of the way, you can do the installs.
Adds a little bit more suspense.
It does. Boop, 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 boop. So there's little popping sounds as it installs items.
Are they crooked?
They're slightly crooked. Yeah, they drifted a little bit, I think.
Huh.
One
There
engine.
we go. Oh,
It's pretty neat because the startup engines aren't the same.
yeah.
Okay, the converging. Are we going to get a shot off at the beginning here or no?
Doesn't look like it.
No, we are. First pass, last one. But all those deflectors, man, all those deflectors lined up like that. It said nope. They do compile. I mean, each one adds a little bit more, so I don't know which way to go.
Go. Now they're firing from too far away.
It's adding
But
up.
they're overwhelming it. Yeah, there we go.
Big time. Hitting those outside edges, so the damage is being limited.
Oh, there's a
So
couple
internal
on the inside. Yeah.
Minimal damage being repaired.
And there goes one blocking the other guy again.
It's the guy coming in here.
Oh, some good hits. Coming from different angles.
Firing lots of shots here. Oh, look at this.
Is that one gonna go?
Ship's getting pushed by all the
I
cannon
think
hits.
that one's gonna go. Oh man.
It's not looking pretty.
It.
Oh, not too
He's
bad.
repairing it.
They're repairing it. Crew's okay. And the concentrating fire on him, though, so we'll stay on him for a bit. Let's watch the barrage come in. He needs to turn the ship around to face these guys, but the guns are, like, they're pointing away, so when they fly back... I don't know what the AI is doing right now. Got a couple shots there.
He's confused.
Okay, battery's drained on this guy. He's not deflecting.
Oh, there we go.
He's just absorbing.
damage in that time? Nope. The other guy's helping out.
Drone bays are down on this ship, so the drones shouldn't be working unless there's another one I'm missing. Or the other ship's drones, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Unless I'm wrong. I've seen them stop moving before when the drone bays are damaged. I thought that
Well, do they need to cut... If they're just repairing, do they need to come back inside?
No, that's true. We'll see him getting stopped there. Oh my goodness, is he going to get taken out?
Oh.
Oh!
Yes,
They
there
got
he
him.
goes.
Oh! He's answering.
Nice.
Finally, he's some barrage back at him. Where's that
Not
guy
enough.
at? Oh. His battery's down. Oh! We got some stunned crew here. Down on the ground. I think there's one dead guy there, too. No, he wasn't dead. He was just very unconscious.
He was unconscious.
Very unconscious. Oh, let's get back up here. You hurt that front hull, absorbing a lot of damage, though.
Now they can all concentrate on him.
Just can't get these cannons aligned to fire. I think he is not, like this gun down here is not MIG-manned. Okay, turn faster, buddy.
Oh, they're really coming in from different angles now.
Yeah, they are. He's still got the drones doing repairs, so as long as he's got a big gap, he can keep himself repaired. 3.5 minutes left. There's that big barrage. I do wonder if Hype has enough cannon shells to hold up with this volume of fire. A lot of damage there, a lot of equipment. Taking it to the last guy coming in. Drained battery already. Oh, ate some cannon rounds point blank.
Now they're putting a pretty consistent pressure on him.
Oh yeah. That one guy coming in gets him turned around.
Yeah.
I was getting close. Is this gonna be it?
Almost.
Yep, that's it.
There he goes.
I'm taken out. Just getting overwhelmed. I think that one guy being way off in the distance, he was pointing to him and couldn't quite get turned around fast enough to engage the other ships.
Yep.
But
Did they all stop by themselves?
They all stopped themselves. I paused the game, but they all stopped.
That was
Cool.
interesting.
Well, congratulations, Hype. Your ships won the first round. Let's see round 2. You're at Fight 10, round 2. Call it when you're ready.
Round 2, fight.
And we're parked. Let's see the model maker this time.
Do do do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do do do. A lot of loitering.
Munitions bench, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember it. I kept calling it weapons bench.
Yeah, it felt right somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, munitions bench is definitely better. All these deflectors in the ship. 1, 2, 3 facing this way. Oh, hear the popping sounds. They got engines installed. They're lighting up. That's cool that they don't all do it at the same time, so they, the AI behavior of the crew moving around.
A little bit, yeah.
So it's not the same, which I like. I can get a shot off this time. One guy gonna get cannon deployed before they engage. One guy, I seen one cannon. They're all coming out right as they passed.
Yeah, last time one of them was just far enough back that he almost had it.
Yeah, his engine got installed just a hair too late. This guy, neither one has any cannons deployed yet. And eat a bunch of rounds here if they don't get anything deployed.
Yeah.
So here comes the battery drain. And the hits, that's a lot of firepower.
A lot of internal shots too.
Yeah. But not too bad. I mean, that one took a lot of damage there. Doing some repairs.
Oh, nothing can't repair time.
One cannon is deployed. Trying to fly towards her. Okay, coming in early. A big barrage. Wow. Are they gonna answer it all? No, it's funny how they just get pushed sideways so hard while this heavy barrage coming in.
I can't tell if they return fire at all.
I don't think they did. Oh, this guy was almost dead. Look at the hole.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, look at it. It's stunned and unconscious. There's one guy dead. Heavy damage. And get these drones working overtime to repair him before he gets taken out. They concentrate fire on the other ship. Just leave him alone. But the drones are doing their job. Oh, there's some return fire. Some light hits.
Not quite enough.
Yeah, they survived another round. Oh. One touch.
The drones are doing just enough repairs.
Yeah, he would have been destroyed already if it weren't for the drones. That is certain.
I think the other ship is landing drones too.
Guy's wearing a spacesuit. Oh, it's too zoomed in.
Oh,
The other guy's doing repairs as well. Since the model makers are doing broadsides, them having to turn to engage is not helping them. Just
Yeah,
so
but I
slowly,
think the
okay,
fact-
they get taken out.
there he goes. The fact that they were staying so close together was really helping them.
Yeah.
And then they separated towards the end, and then I think that finally did it.
Yeah, what helping us is all the deflectors between both ships adding to it. Is he going to get a rear end
And the
shot?
drones too,
Nope.
yeah.
Yep, no. Okay, couple of rounds hit there.
Legends.
He's got almost full health. There's a random guy coming in, separate from everyone else.
I gotta say, the deflectors don't look as good when you zoom in.
Yeah.
The lines don't match up right.
He's turning to fire. Got a couple of shots off. Not much.
I feel like they're not doing much at all this time.
No. Doing repairs. It's also a big ship. Because the whole line's sticking out there. They're taking, I mean, they're doing their job of getting hits away from the main body.
Yep.
That's a lot of firepower. Oh, yep. And he popped.
There you go. All right.
Well, congratulations there, Hype. Your ships are moving on to the semifinals. The next
Very
level.
nice.
Yep, very nice. Okay, we are on Fight 11, Round 1. We have the Elbereth, which is, as you recall, the ship with many modules attached to it. As you can see them
They're all
flying
out
into
front,
flying into attach here at the moment from spawn. Against
like Voltron.
against Squeege Infestors. 5 of them. We've already discussed these ships. We've all seen them all in action already. Any predictions on how you think this is going to play out?
I don't know. I generally, I think I've learned not to bet against the Squeeges, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Zenrath's going to win this fight. You never know, but they have speed. And they have, damage.
I definitely think it's going to be an interesting fight either way.
Yeah, it will be interesting. But, with all that said, are you ready to go?
Ready. Round 1. Fight. Meow.
And here we go. Zoom in for nothing. Nothing's happening.
Now that I mentioned Voltron, I want to watch it.
I haven't seen that in ages.
I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, same. So we'll see how long it takes. Probably have another minute for ammo production to start showing up. Let me stop spinning with the ships here. This doesn't look good. All these squeeges. I think
Yeah,
I'm
they're
just gonna-
surprisingly spread out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It doesn't look good because they're getting everywhere. He's just going to get bombarded. But the advantage for him is he can concentrate on one target, maybe, instead of all coming at him all in a line where he spreads out the fire. Might be a lot of shots going at one target.
Sure is
And he does have
flipping around a lot.
deflectors, so he might be able to avoid some damage.
That's true.
I'm still thinking Zenrath's going to pull it off. We'll see.
Yeah, the Squeeges don't have any deflectors, but they're pretty fast.
Yeah, okay, first shot fired and a miss. Aiming at the leg sticking out. Yep, throwing the shot off, but they got the evasion. He's not using deflectors, just going with evasion with a high speed. Oh yeah, he's got drones to repair. I forgot about that too. But with so many enemy ships coming in to bombard, can he maintain?
Might not be enough. Yeah. Well, so far they haven't reached their potential yet. They're just getting off 2 or 3 shots.
They're just warming up right now. You got to get all the production going. Wow, that's a lot of deflecting until you got hit there, but
there we go.
Really not doing any damage to the squeeges there. The squeeges look like they got realigned back into a formation.
Yeah.
And there he goes, gets a few hits on him, got a lot of hits on him, and he's taking a lot of hits now. It's not looking pretty.
So we haven't seen any parts of this ship, the Elbereth, explode yet, right?
Nope. He's taking a lot of damage, though.
Should be interesting to see how that works with the docking.
Yeah, we'll see if some part of him breaks off. The middle section has all the important goodies on it, so once it goes, it's gone.
Yeah.
Regardless of anything else. Ah, that's a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
We're 5 minutes in.
They are hitting pretty centralized, too.
5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage here. Lots of smoke, lots of drones. So, hull integrity might be okay, but the equipment in there, they're probably not producing as much ammo as they should be because of the damage and the crew deaths, probably. Kind of want to check him out. He's just getting slaughtered now. Can't see in here, though.
Yeah, he's not going to last much longer.
But there's still people moving around. Making sure there's somebody alive in there. His hull strength is just under half.
Ah, the health is going up.
Doing repairs, but
not quite fast enough.
Yeah. Oh,
there it goes.
Oh man. Oh, look at it.
Oh, whoa.
The squeege is going to go attack the engines as they fly away.
It's like little escape pods.
Yeah, these other parts here are still alive because the middle section blew up. But there's nothing there. It's out. So this fight is over. I'll pause it. That's funny. Yeah, these guys getting away. There's nobody on here. There's no crew. That's funny. So, congratulations, Zenrath. You won the first round. We'll load up round 2 and see what happens. Alright, we are back to Fight 11, round 2. We've swapped sides, swapped alliances. And, are you ready to go?
Round 2. Round 2, fight.
Take that as a yes. Okay.
I really want to see how this goes.
Yeah. I think we're going to hang out with the Elbereth here. It's pretty cool seeing the engine section just fly away.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
And as a reminder, these infestors do have hull points at the very end of their arms to distract cannon rounds, to get them to target away from the main body of the ship. It's a good strategy.
I haven't really noticed. Have they actually been able to?
The first round I noticed a couple of shots firing. When they first come in the range, cannon shots going after that. That's why they're like firing away from the main body of the ship completely.
Yeah.
Okay, we are almost a minute in. So the next 15, 20 seconds or so might get some shots start to fire. I think the Elbereth only really hit one ship and did any real damage to one of these ships. And after that, just got dominated pretty much. Okay. Expecting some ammunition to start coming out here. Oh, Zenrath firing first.
No
hits. One hit on the rear.
Oh yeah.
Just point blank. Gonna turn. See what happens. Oh, getting an onslaught here. Now the first round, it looked like I fired at one of his arms and missed. I think I got one hit off on one of the ships. But he's probably back to full health. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say not much movement from the drones.
That's not looking pretty. He's slow. He's getting stopped in his tracks while the cannon shells coming in, parking him, making him easier to hit. That's the one thing when you're flying into the cannons impart some momentum against you when you hit. Push you aside, slows down your speed if you're going against it. And putting him in parks with evasion drops makes it even easier target to hit. Oh my goodness. That's the bad part about being slow is you are easy to hit.
Yeah, definitely. But he's healing pretty quick.
Got a the drone crate there looks damaged.
Yeah. Are they
Don't get
not
to it
able to
repaired.
pull the drones back out?
I don't know. If it's damaged like that, I don't know if the crew can get to it. The way he's got his ship set up.
Well,
Oh, they got an oxygen leak. Look at the oxygen bar dropping.
Yeah.
Hull's being repaired, drones are doing their thing, but the oxygen's dropping. I hope he's got some spacesuits. The crew are going to be scrambling for it right now. That just looks unfair. It's all around, yeah.
Yeah, oh, there it goes.
There goes the engines. They're out of here. They're escaping while they can.
Bye-bye.
Vroom. One's faster than the other. All right, well,
Congrats, Zenrath.
yeah, congrats, Zenrath. Another victory for the Squeege Infestors. You are moving on to the semifinals. Good job. All right, we are at round 12 with Zenrath's Squeege Hullbore, which we've not seen yet in the competition tonight, versus the Judge, which is the owner of that Wonderwood, the Judge and the Bathcat Lights. We've seen them fight and win already against Rochdale's one of his entries. Do you want to discuss the details of the Hullbore? Do you have those up?
Yes. Where is it? There it is. Okay, Zenrath's Hullbore. Squeege Hullbore. We're deploying 7 of these as a fast-moving jet. Combat class of 2 with 700 toughness, a nice round number. You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
130 top speed, no railguns or Gatling guns as usual. 3 cannons, 0 deflectors, and 5 crew each, for 1.2 million spacebucks each. It's I feel like it's a different design from what he usually does. They usually have the long arms, and they're really kind of spindly and thin.
Yeah.
These ones are like they're a little bit thicker.
Yeah, I guess I could probably zoom into one of these. You just talked about the details and we didn't see it. So we have 3 cannons you can see in the front, and there's some spacesuits.
Maybe it just looked thicker because...
Yeah, he's got the whole piece up front. So these
yeah.
still take damage, but they help distract fire because they're harder targets to hit. So same strategy as the ships. As a reminder, the Judge, top speed of 10, but those Bathcat Lights that have no weapons have a top speed of 130, so it'd be interesting to see if that distracts some of these Squeegelets. Do they get chased and go after the Bathcat Lights to keep the Judge from getting swarmed? Be curious
they're
to
going
see
to
how
have
it
to
goes.
distract a couple because it's 7 against 3.
Yeah. Well, 4. 7 against 4.
Right, but I mean the distractors.
Oh yeah, there's only 3 distractors. But you never know, you might have multiple going after the one
Yeah.
distractor. But alright, I'm excited to see this.
They're fast enough. Yeah, they're fast enough.
Alright, are you ready?
Yes, round 1. Fight.
Engines lighting up. We're getting into it here. Let's see if anyone peel off against those Bathcats. Nope. They said nope. Oh, two of them did.
2 of them, yeah.
They thought about it for a second.
That's something. Yeah.
Well, at least reduces the targets on the Judge to 5 at the moment, but now they're dragging him back over to the Judge. And the Judge turns around because that's a good idea. No one has weapons yet, so the Judge does have weapons consoles, so guns are deployed without any ammunition. But when those guns get hit, they don't stun the crew that are manning them because there's nobody right there at the gun. And they do have a lot of guns. The Judge has 16 cannons and 3 deflectors. Let's see if it works out for them. I will say again, I'm going to lean towards the Squeegelets winning this.
Yeah.
Speed, evasion. Well, you never know. As always, you never know. Just the design seems quite good. So they're going to be hard to beat. We should be coming to some shots being fired any second now. By somebody. We are at a minute 20 in. Oh, the cannon's deployed on these guys. See one? Yep.
Oh, there we go. Well, two of them are still distracted.
Oh, the judge got first blood.
I like the color.
Now they're in a
Very purple.
nebula. I believe the next round is not in a nebula, so it'll be weird looking. Okay, so the deflectors and distractors are doing what they're doing, wasting ammunition. Looks like he's firing at his own ships there when they're coming by.
Yeah. At least they're not. At least they don't have a deflector.
Yep. So what the judge is missing is he needs to deploy some drones, doesn't he? Maybe he doesn't have any damage.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, there he
Yeah.
goes.
So he must have a little bit of damage. And again, at least the Bathcat lights have pulled off a few ships, and yeah, they're getting the main guys to fire at them as well. So the judge doesn't take as many
Some
rounds.
damage.
Yeah, this guy, front guy, took some damage there. Two of his cannons are down. It's the main thing, you get those cannons to stop shooting at them.
I think the main problem with the squeegettes a lot of times is that the AI can't just focus on the one.
Oh! Big barrage, a couple hit.
Hey,
A lot
there
more
we
hit.
go. Oh, he might take one out.
Yeah, the Bathcats are doing their job. They are distracting. They're getting shot at, so it's a for
I will
getting
say
knocked
I'm a
around.
little surprised. Yeah, I'm a little surprised at how consistent they are, though. I was expecting that either the two that are following the Bathcats would split off, or some of the other ones would start following them. But so far, they're being pretty consistent.
He's getting a lot of damage spread around these ships here. Let's
Yeah.
take a look at the judge and how much health he's got. Just under full health.
Almost full.
Inventing some damage there with one of the weapons being down. Repairs being done. The combination is working out so far for him, I think. Because the squeeges can't repair. So if they survive the 8 minutes, he might be in a good position. Because he's actually putting some damage down. See, these Bathcat lights survive.
Yeah, the squeeges aren't shooting as many as some of the other designs.
Yep. Oh, got some free hits there. Oh, that barrage missed completely. Now look at these cannons are down the front. Reloading or repairing or something.
Oh, there's some.
He's not turning
lightning
fast
there.
enough. They're taking some extra hits. Those drones are doing their job, though. Long range shots. Got a couple on target.
There we go.
Yeah, this guy's cannons all went in. He got hit right in the front. We are 3.5 minutes left. He can't turn fast enough. He needs to be a little faster turning it. Squeegee's getting free shots on the side there.
I think we're gonna run out the clock on this one.
Yeah, we definitely are, I think. I think one of the Squeegees might actually get taken out. That hit pretty hard there. Oh, one of the Bathcat lights might get taken out. Full health. So
Yeah, honestly,
nope, maybe
surprised I
not.
got hit.
They've been taking a couple rounds, a couple strays here and there. The judge is pointing the wrong direction.
Oh, there go some engines.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help. He's gonna be parked now. He's gonna be sitting duck now. Not oriented right to fire at anyone, really. And
Yeah, there's
battery
also
back
not
up.
much damage being done.
And he's turn.
He's got a good angle on them.
Yeah, but his health is back up there. He just, yeah. It's interesting to see. He's facing the wrong guys now. Is what he's doing. He's going after the wrong ships.
Yeah. I stopped turning.
Yeah, the
Might have
cannons
changed
are
his
even
mind.
pointing the wrong way. He's
There
not
we go.
reaching that guy. Too fast. And all he did is expose his rear to the enemy there. Yeah, the AI is not working too well in his favor anymore. Okay, ship's coming inside their turn, rotate. I think because the engine's being down is making it a little more difficult.
Yeah, but I think he can just barely get some shots off there.
Oh, we got a couple rounds there. Fired a lot of shots and barely hit. Some point blank damage there. I do wonder, are the engines being repaired? They are being repaired. You can see the green line right here. Crew's working on them. It just takes a while. We are less than a minute and a half left in the fight. I think we're definitely going to run out the clock. The judge is almost full health. I'm sure he's got some less than full health overall, which will need to be taken into consideration. Be interesting to see what the damage is overall. Whether
will he take out a Squeeglet?
I don't know. Less than a minute left now. I'm gonna say probably not. Not knowing, I've not been checking out the Squeege's health. There's so many of them. I say the judge is a good combination of deflectors, repairs. It just needs to rotate a little faster.
Yeah, it's very well rounded.
Yeah, maybe spreading out the engines so they're not next to each other so they don't both get taken out.
That's true, yeah.
Might be a better idea. And right now the AA is just being silly. Like, where is he pointing at? He can't decide who's going to shoot at. 20 seconds left. Squeege is trying to get all the damage they can before the clock runs out.
Just kind of shooting at everybody.
Firing strays. I'll just stay on the judge here for the end of this.
Oh, all of them missed.
Okay, and that's the fight right there. The judge shows full health, but we will we'll do the numbers. We'll save the game, check the numbers out. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and do round 2, and once it's all over, we'll add everything up because I'm assuming I don't know. I could assume, but I'm assuming similar results going to happen after round 2. But
yeah, that's what I'm guessing too.
All right, we're back. Fight 12, round 2. It went the distance in the first round. I think the judge might have pulled off a win there. We're going to go through the results. I'm guessing the Squeeges took more damage overall in the round, but we're going to let this fight play out, and then we'll review the results and see what happens. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I really expected the Squeeges to do better.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think the... Go ahead.
No, the judge surprised me.
Yeah, me too.
All right, ready?
And I'm expecting more of that.
We swap sides now. It's the allied ship now, and the Squeeges are hostile. We'll see if the AI works a little better this time. If both engines don't get taken on the judge, will he do a little better? Because once they got taken out, he was pretty much stopped. He stopped fighting as well as he was.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
All right, go ahead and call it when you're ready.
Round 2.
Yeah, round 2.
Fight.
And there they go. Let's hang out with one of these Squeeges while we wait a minute for everything to get going. Watch the industry here. Fighting formation. Zenrothi. Needs to come up with a faction called the Zenrothi. Sounds cool to me anyway. What was it one game? Was it Kilrothi? Something like that? Wing Commander? Am I thinking about it right there? It's been ages since I played that game.
I actually never played that one. It's been on my list, but I haven't gotten to it.
That was one I played a lot back in the 90s.
Yeah, I keep hearing everybody talk about it. That's why it's on my list.
It's quite a lot of fun for me anyway. All right, we got just over a minute in. Pretty soon
I like
we should
that
see some ammunition.
I like that the Squeeges are partnering up.
Yep, we got a guy on the ammunition table here. Munitions bench. Munitioning. He's got robotic arms to load the cannon right there with it. So, see one of those arms move on the right. We're ready to go. Okay, we should be seeing fire at any time now. Yep, there's a guy right next to him with the gun out. So incoming. Get some free shots on the wing. guess we should see overall what everyone's doing. They are spread out this time. Let me stop following so we can keep the camera
Yeah, there's a
center.
lot of movement going on.
So this time the Bathcat lights are all over the place. They're not all grouped together. And the squeeges are also kind of everywhere as well.
And missing.
Yeah, but it's not good for, I don't know, the judge might have a harder time with this because everyone's spread out. It's going to take a lot of strays where those deflectors aren't pointing.
But at the same time, I feel like the bath cats are doing a little bit better at distracting.
Yeah,
Looks like
I think you're right.
distracted this
I
before.
think it looks like they've pulled 4 of them and 3 of them are attacking the judge.
Definitely a much more chaotic fight than the last one.
Yeah, well, these 2 are turning facing that Bathcat and did not fire on the judge, and the judge got a couple rounds on him. Ooh, the Bathcat light took a hit, a couple hits. They are armored, so they can take a few hits and bounce around before they actually take damage, but not much. Ooh. This guy took a little nose damage and engine's hurting a little bit.
He's sputtering.
And the judge repairing. Can take it in the rear here. Is his engine's going to get taken out?
Keep it in the same spot. Yeah.
No, they're okay at the moment. But that's the danger. These guys are coming from all angles now. Yeah, all the big salvo and nothing. Too fast. It's the advantage of having
peeled
speed.
off at the right side, or just at the right time. Oh, those are some good hits.
Yeah, he took some damage there. And went past his armor.
Now he's just shooting into space.
Oh, engine damage.
Oh boy.
One's still up. It's light damage though, so it shouldn't be as much trouble to repair.
Yeah.
I think it's light damage. Nice. Is somebody up there?
Find it funny when
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, it's going out.
Oh, he got one.
Who are you cheering for, man? You gotta be impartial.
I like cheering for the underdog.
I'm just kidding, yeah. Both engines are down now. Last fight, that's when he stopped really being as effective, couldn't move as much.
Yeah.
He does have a kill under his belt. One round flying wide there. We have just over 3 minutes left in this fight. The judge still doing a lot of repairs. Still,
I think we're
close to health. Go ahead.
I think we're still going to run out the time, but I think it's going to be close to this time. Or rather, not as close.
Yeah, I think the judge is doing a lot more damage this time around.
Yeah, which is funny because it's so much more chaotic. I would have expected that he would have done worse.
Oh, everyone just missed the shots there.
These
guys flying by. Oh, got a little broadside off on him. That guy peeled off.
That was impressive. Oh, that's a barrage. Not as many hits as I was hoping, but...
Both of them got engine damage there, slowing them down. Yeah. The thing is, they can start slowing down, they get easier to hit.
Ah, they just repaired that engine and now it's out again.
Got taken back out. I hasn't seen that, yeah. The guy's like, finally we're repaired, get it go. Oh, son of a... Okay, and the 2 guys with engine damage coming in behind.
Damn you!
They're not going to get hurt.
Oh, they're all coming at the same time.
The judge, yeah, he took a lot of damage there in that one. The drone baser took a hits there. He's got plenty still operational. Does engine repairs get done? Nope, they're still working on the hull bore engines are still down. Keep thinking he's shooting his own ship. Cool point blank shots there. Oh, he got both all the engines on that one over there and one other engine there. Slowing those ships
Like watching
down.
the Blue Angels fly by.
Yeah, we are just over a minute left in this fight. He got one engine repaired, so he's actually moving now, and he's probably gonna, take out these guys. A frontal assault, pushing them backwards with all they can fire coming in. Not looking good for
He's
him.
gonna take that one out. Not quite.
Not quite. He looks like he blew up, but he's
Oh, but he
moving.
can't move. Yeah.
I mean, if we find that guy, I bet his crew probably not happy.
Yeah,
This
probably
guy here
not.
with 3 engines down is lucky he came on the side instead of frontal. Oh, he's not gonna get away there. Yep, there goes the other engine.
Oh.
22 seconds left.
He keeps getting so close to taking
Oh,
him
he
out.
took him out.
There he goes.
This guy, okay, I thought the guy up here was disabled, was firing. Okay, we're almost out. 5 seconds. That's the fight, folks. Wow,
That
that
was a
was,
good one.
yeah, that was intense. Took out one squeeglet. Let's go. First things first. Just a couple rounds coming in. I'm gonna save this game. I'm gonna check out tactical real quick. The judge at 427 damage, so definitely took more damage this time around. But I want to see that squeege guy up here that's disabled. Is he completely down? Is anyone alive in there? Yeah, there's a dude there still alive. They're doing repairs. These 2 guns are getting
Okay.
fixed. All
Yeah.
all the engines are being worked on. This one's almost repaired, so he's getting there. But damage 628 out of 624 says 100% damage.
What?
Oh, there's a bug. The
What do we
total.
do with that?
What are the total health on these things? The hull bore's total health by default is 700, and that's the bug. So, because you can't see here, but some of the squares are missing here on the screen.
Yeah.
So that reduces the total health. But I bet that secondary number, this number here is looking at 700, not the reduced total health. So this ship should have popped. That's
So are we
interesting.
considering that dead?
I say it's got 628 damage. And
Yeah.
if I look at the save file, it's probably going to say its total health is 624, because that's what it shows here.
Yeah.
So it's actually negative. But hey devs, this should be a ticket. Let me just gonna screenshot this. I put that in the channel for the people to see. Like, what? Just
Yeah.
crop out this one section.
Zenrath would definitely be interested to see this.
Yeah, let me crop out. Let me do a quick shot. I'll just throw this in the channel. That's how strong these ships are. They're negative health. They're still in the fight. All right. Well, Bathcat Lights. This guy is at 28%. Let's just go through the whole boards real quick. He's at 56 damage, 323 damage, 195, and 9. That guy was pretty well light. The judge 427, 8, 0, 0. So we'll add up the numbers to make sure we're honest with everything, and we'll post the results here shortly for you viewers at home. But for us, it'll be a minute. And let me stop recording. Okay. All right, we're back. It's been a minute. We've gone through the numbers. It's a little tricky doing this stuff, but it became painfully obvious who the winner was on this one after we actually looked at the details. Totes, you want to go ahead and let everyone know the results?
Yes. So it gets a little bit confusing now that the overall ship's health goes down. So we accounted for that, and overall for the combined total of both rounds, Zenrath's Squidglets received 5,312 points of damage out of 9,800, which is 54.2%.
Okay.
Whereas Wonderwood's ships received a combined total of 629 points of damage out of 5,708, which is 11%.
Yeah,
So
so big difference.
Wonderwood wins and moves on to the next fight.
Yep, congratulations, Wonderwood. You've defeated
Congrats.
one Squeege fleet, and you'll be fighting the next one.
I will say that's not common.
No,
Defeating the Squeeges is not common.
no, that's
Well done.
Yeah, exactly. Well done, and we'll see what luck you have in the next round. Next level in the semifinals. Congratulations. We are Fight 13, Round 1. The Pico Axe and Micro Diamond versus the Theseus. Theseus?
Easiest.
Theseus.
Yes. I have no idea.
Yeah. Theseus Maximus Destructus. I should say Maximus Transformus. I don't know. That's more Latin than Greek, right?
I'm honestly not sure.
That makes 3 of us. Okay. Let me get the timer set. This will be interesting. So the hype ships are the ones that transform, and the axe and the diamond just shoot. I'm gonna lean towards the Theseus. This is because there's 5 of them. So, well, we'll see.
Thesei.
Thesia.
Easy on.
Thesia. Any thoughts?
I'm not sure. I part of me wants the Theseuses to win because I want to watch them fight the Squeeges, but I don't have any predictions.
Okay. All right. Well, call it when you're ready.
Round 1, fight.
All right. The axe and the diamond are moving in quick. They're going to be there before these guys even get their engines installed. Doesn't matter. The Theseuses, the Thesei, get the ammo produced first by a little bit. So start hearing popping sounds once the engines start getting installed. All the cannons, all the equipment. Yeah, they're disassembling the chemical lab so they get the explosives out early. It's a cool strategy. They're trying to rotate with the thrusters.
The axe.
Powering up.
Oh, they're going in different directions. That's so cool.
Yeah, splitting off.
This should be interesting.
Yep. Nice cannons deployed on the Theseus. Oh, he's in position right behind him. Oh, but the micro diamond helped deflect a few rounds. Oh, he's just sitting right behind him. That's not a good place to be for the axe.
He's doing some damage. A lot of misses, though.
Yeah, how... The axe... I can't tell if he's got ammunition supplied yet. He's working on it. I can see him on the table there. But he's just getting lit up.
Yeah, I feel like they're following it just almost
enough.
the right distance.
Yeah, just enough. We've seen this in the past. Oh, he's getting out of range now, and the deflector is deflecting. Yeah, we've seen this a few times in the past. Got a shot off on this guy going the other way. Firing at the micro diamond. Getting some hits in there.
A lot of crisscrossing fire.
Yeah, now it looks like he's at a point now he's just not going to hit the axe. The axe is not running out of power. They're lighting up the diamond, though. Missing the diamond, after I just said they were lighting him up. I think we have a bunch of ships on top of each other right here. Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like, yeah, 3 ships on top of each other right there.
They're so weirdly perfectly on top of each other. Right?
Yeah, I've seen the game do that before. It's been weird. Oh, battery's low. Deflectors aren't going to be powered. He's going to start taking hits. Maybe. Still actually got to hit him or have fire.
Man.
Oh, got distracted there.
Coming from the other way.
A shot. Just taking random hits. Very random. How's the diamond doing? Diamond's a little damaged. I wonder if he's got enough fuel to go the distance on this. Those 3 ships there spread out. So the 3 ships did spread out a little bit now, instead of being on top of each other. And getting some hits in. We are almost halfway. The Axe prepping these guys as they flew by. Nobody has any repair drones, so no issues there.
I'm a little surprised at how much of a circle this is.
Yeah. Oh, another engine
Goodness.
damage. He's going to slow down a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to be bad or not.
Well, that might. It looks like it's making a difference.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting more hits in. Oh, the surrounding him.
Coming from directions.
Yeah,
Here we
making
go.
him turn a little different.
More engines.
A lot of engines damage.
5.
Oh, a solid barrage.
Oh! He's turning too much though. He can't focus.
Oh,
his fire.
he got
Oh,
taken
there
out.
he goes.
3.5 minutes left. Everyone's going to concentrate fire on the diamond. He is over 50% health. He's got a pair of fuel tanks back here. He's got a ton of fuel. Oh, just avoiding all that fire right there, though.
Well, I mean, he's got no. He can't do any damage.
He can't do damage. This fight's over. Should we just? I think we should just call it right here.
Probably, yeah.
Because as far as I'm concerned,
It's
this
just
guy's
gonna
going to
be
get
going in
destroyed at
circles.
some point.
Yeah.
And we'll call the fight for hype for round 1. As there are no crew here, there's no weapons. If you had weapons, if you had Gatling guns, we'd let the fight continue because he could do damage.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, congratulations there, Hype. Your Theseus enthusiastically won. Round 1. Let's see
Let's see if
round
they
2.
can do it again.
If the axe can do anything different. All right, we swap things around. Fight 13, round 2. Go ahead and call it when you're ready.
Round 2. Fight.
And here they park. I'll follow the axe around. Come on, guys. You lost first round, and you make it up in the second round. You know, all these benches everywhere.
I'm just
Auto
imagining.
loading off the material, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just imagining them standing by a water cooler and. How do you think this battle's gonna go?
Little popping sounds of these things. Is that the same sound the tidlets make when they pop? Or not pop when they spawn?
I'm not sure.
It might
actually. I haven't played that mission in a while.
So we got 3
Actually,
going
it's
to
not
3.
true. I played it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I played it 2 weeks ago, and I don't remember.
So
I don't
same
remember
thing.
paying that
Oh,
close attention to it.
incoming fire. He's already in a circle. But he was he was taking damage until he took engine damage and slowed down. Then they couldn't hit him.
Yeah.
But again, 3 ships on the axe and 2 on the diamond. No, maybe not. Maybe he got in a position to avoid a lot of the damage. No. I guess
Oh, there it goes.
the battery's died, and he's not pushing away as many rounds.
And they picked up their assault too. There's more shots
Yeah.
coming out.
And he's still working on ammo. I mean, the diamond is doing his job. It's pulled 2 ships away from the fight.
That's not nothing.
Engine damage. This looks like it's going to be quite a bit of a repeat. Let's get guns out. You'd think the AI would be smart enough. Hey, let's make a sharp turn.
Yeah.
So there's some AI improvements that can be done with just general combat. Instead of this slow retreat this way, maybe turn the other direction or turn harder.
But at the same time, though, I feel like the attacking AI would just counter that.
Right, maybe. I mean, the axe could slow down slow and just turn. What's the other ship going to do?
Yeah.
He's going to figure out what he's going to go fast and turn the other way, or try to fly through him, or slow down and stop
Yeah,
as
just
well.
go through them, I guess. Yeah.
The guy cannot catch up to that diamond. These 2 guys look like they're on top of each other. And these 3 guys are on top of each other perfectly. Almost perfectly, so the cannons sticking out different places on the ships. But unfortunately, this looks like more the same. It's too bad the axe doesn't have some guns pointed this way. Like if he had some guns on this side of the wing, he could probably be firing right back at him.
Yeah, he's not really doing a whole lot right now, other than just going in circles.
Yeah, taking damage is what he's doing.
Collecting. Yeah.
So is he going to come back in here and get into the action a little bit?
It seems like he's just going in circles too.
Yeah, we're at 4.5 minutes left.
Oh,
It's not looking good for the X. They're hitting him a lot now. See his battery level. Okay, his battery started recharging a bit. But yeah, he's just taking a lot of damage. 3 ships split up. That's probably what the difference is. They're not on top of each other anymore. It's soon to be over. Unfortunately, the axe just didn't do much here. Could
Just
not do
doesn't know
much.
it yet. Yeah.
And there goes it.
Oh,
There goes it. Micro
I
diamond's at
expected it
100%
to
health.
last a little longer there for a second.
And they're all coming down. Alright, well, congratulations there, Hype. Your ships are moving on to the finale. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's see who you fight, whether it's Zenrath or Wonderwood.
I was thinking Wonder Woman for a second there. Cut that out. Cut that out. Alright. Congrats. Okay. We are on Fight 14, the second semifinal. We have Zenrath Squeege Infestors versus Wonderwood's The Judge and Bathcat Lights. We've seen all these ships fight before. The Judge just took out Zenrath's other fleet, the Hull Boars. There's 7 of those ships and there's 5 Infestors, but the Infestors have an extra cannon, about the same top speed. Excuse me. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think we were talking off video earlier. The longer arms that stick out on these ships might give them a little bit more defense and more distraction of the cannon rounds being fired at them. Might help them out a little bit, but that remains to be seen. So I think I'm still going to lean towards Zenrath winning this battle. What do you
Yeah, I think so too.
Well,
I think so too. It definitely would be weird to have a final without Zenrath in there too.
we're getting used to it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's made some good, well-designed ships, and these are well-designed ships. So let's just see what happens. Are you ready to do it?
I'm ready. Let's see if Wonderwood can turtle it out.
Call it.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. I'm excited to see comes to fruition here. I think whoever wins is going to have a tough fight against Hype's ships in the finale.
Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said,
4 of them went off
really-
at the distractors there at the Bathcat
Oh,
lights,
wow.
and only 1 is going up to the Judge. If they stay like that, I think the Judge is going to have an easy time taking that one guy out.
Yeah,
Let's see if
didn't
anyone
expect
comes
that at
back.
all.
Okay, this guy is flying over to the Judge. No, he's looping around too. Oh man, this might be an interesting start. Those Bathcats need to stay away from the Judge to keep the ships away.
I keep them distracted. No. Oh,
Just
yeah,
don't get
he's
too
still
close.
turning.
Oh, he's turning.
Oh, no, one of them came back. No, not quite.
We're 30
use their
seconds away
minds.
from fight to start. It's interesting to see results, anticipation building up how the targets got picked and who's going where. 1 minute in. Should be soon another pass or 2. We start seeing cannon shells fly. These guys are getting themselves into a circle a little bit. I'm
It's
expecting
like a
to
little
start firing.
swarm of insects.
Okay, it's got to be the next pass here. We're almost a minute and a half in. There's got to be some shots going off now. Yep, there they go. On both sides.
All right. 2 hits.
A few hits, yeah. So like I said, if he's just got one guy coming after him, if he doesn't change targets, and he can turn around fast enough to engage, he might be alright against the Squeege. The one Squeege.
Yeah, I think the way this is going.
I see they're going after the arm there, and he missed all the rounds there. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries.
But a lot of those first rounds were going after this arm out here, so like the first salvo completely missed.
Yeah.
I don't know if these guys are making any hits on these diamonds. But it definitely worked out having them distract most of the combatants there, allowing the judge to concentrate on one guy.
Yeah, definitely. Those are all going pretty directly to the center.
He took a little damage. It's to his armor. It's his ammo production a little bit there. Oh, zoom in. Oh! About took him out right there.
Yeah, that was a good trading of shots there.
Here's another thing. When the AI is controlling the ship, they have no guns deployed, but he's still trying to engage. See the judge is looking at. He's doing repairs with drones. This might be it for the squeege. Yep, pop.
Yeah, there he goes.
So right now, just on damage, the judge is winning this fight. Oh!
See if it stays that way.
Someone took a hit out here. It looked like there's an explosion. Maybe it's just a round going off. Alright, but the judge is now got to putz along the battlefield here. Bathcat Light avoiding the salvo of those two ships. Now they need to draw them a little closer so the judge can engage another target. And there's 4 minutes 20 seconds left. Less than that left on the fight, so who knows if the judge can get that far along to do more damage. How much health do these guys have, these squeeges have? They have 774 toughness, so they would need to take out two of these Bathcat Lights to equivalent to do more damage than the one guy they lost. I got a hit in there somewhere. The judge is getting closer with almost 3.5 minutes left. He might get close enough to get a couple shots in if these guys don't drift away. That is a long wait. Oh, here we go. Bathcat Light getting a little closer. We're going to draw these squeeges. This guy coming around here. Oh, he's re-engaging. There we go. Both trading some shots there. The
That's a lot
new,
of misses.
I will say the targeting AI is much better in Alpha 14 than before. It's a lot more exciting.
Definitely.
They do a lot better at firing at targets, not necessarily hitting, but firing at them.
Yeah, we're still definitely seeing a lot of misses, but
yeah, I mean the evasion's high. A lot of these ships are going at our current top speed limit because there is a bug in the game where when you go past that certain point, one side tends to miss the other side more than the other way around. So one side has the advantage, which is one of the reasons why we have to do swap sides and do 2 rounds of each fight. 2.5 minutes left. Couple extra hits there. Couple hits against the judge. Oh, got an engine, 2 engines to take some damage there.
Oh, that's a barrage.
Yeah,
oh, they all missed.
barrage all missed. He took a turn and they whoop, got out of there. The guy on the right there, man, if he turned right to shoot at him, he would have been. It was a miss, but these two are just looping, engaging. Spreading the love there from the judge. The guy's slower now because he has 2 engines damaged, so he's able to take a lot more, hit a lot more now. So once they slow down, they're a lot easier to hit. You gonna miss all those as well? Yep. But the judge is doing repairs.
Oh, here we go.
I was like, one hit. All that in one hit.
Oh, man. It's crazy.
And he didn't engage the guy he's been beating up. The guy who's been beating up has no guns out right at the moment. Maybe that's why I didn't try firing at him, because like he's not a target, not an issue.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's a good amount of hits there.
Yeah.
Can't
So
tell if it was all the same.
knocked that guy off the being overlapping so much. We were almost a minute left in the round. Ooh, hard turn. There he goes. Sharp turn, doing some damage on him. Still no cannons deployed. He's going to take some hits here, though. They're probably doing repairs. Doing more damage against the judge. A lot of hits on the judge there. These Bathcats are pretty much unscathed, I believe. Maybe around here where they're found its target. Oh! And lights out for that guy.
Yeah.
A lot of damage. 24 seconds left.
Boom. Oh, looks like one of the Bathcats got hit.
Yeah, but they're still trucking along. 8 seconds left.
Yep.
Oh, we got another one.
Whoa, get another one. Yeah.
And that's the fight right there.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the judge won this round. It's pretty obvious. He took out 2. I mean, technically, was it 3 there? Yeah, well, yeah, there's 5
3.
of them to begin. But sometimes when they get destroyed so much, they just disappear off the list. So it says there's only 2 derelict and 2 in the fight, but there's a third one that's gone too. So he killed 3 of them, and there's no way. We'll take a quick look just to make sure we're right. But I believe the judges won. Congratulations, Judge Wonderwood.
That was impressive.
Yeah. Dominating Zenrath, both his fleets so far. But you never know, round 2 might be a little different. I think he got lucky. At the beginning, he had 1 of these infestors targeting the judge versus 5 or even 4. Okay, we are fight 14, round 2. We will see what happens if anything happens different this time. I think the big advantage for the judge last time is only one of the infestors targeted it, so he had an easy time picking him off before moving on to another target. Then again, just one infestor peeled off to attack him, and he was able to take him out easily, although it took him a week to get there. And then he took a third one out right at the end. So I don't know though. I think if they change more of them target him at the beginning, it'll be a different fight. Or if they all hang around each other, it might be a different fight. What do you think? Are you still with me?
Sorry, I muted myself to eat. And forgot to turn it back off again. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I feel like the distractors were doing pretty well. I think in the last battle against Zenrath's other fleet, they didn't do as well. So we'll see how it goes. But I expect that they're gonna basically do the same thing as the last round.
Yeah, the first
pretty well.
Yeah, first round they were a lot more effective than I thought they'd be.
Yeah.
Okay, call it when you're ready.
Round 2, fight.
And we're off again. Let's see what happens this time. If we get a bunch of infestors going after these Bathcat lights, they're all spread out this time.
Oh, yep. Got all
4 peeled off.
4 of those. Very nice.
Maybe in the future we can have the game fast forwarded to this point up until the first shot goes off, then it slows down.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
And then we start the timer then. I don't know, something we can just say fast forward until that happens, and then the time is the time. Although we have talked about removing the timer altogether, and just initiate the timer if things get locked up, and let the battle proceed until we figure it's a stalemate, and then have a timer go from a stalemate call. We could discuss that some more for future fights.
Yeah, I think the problem is that we've had a couple of fights here where it was consistent. No, there was consistent progress, but it was just really slow.
Yeah,
so we would end up having a couple of fights like that.
Yeah, well, the original reason for the time limit was because of Zenrath ships just doing hit and runs with the railguns, so we had a time limit. Implement that because some of those fights took a long time because we didn't have time. Okay, we're getting close to a minute and a half in. Yep, and we get some shots.
Here we go.
Firing and missing. Let's see. The judge is facing the wrong direction for the ship that's going to target him. Because he's going to get hit up in the rear. So he's going to get his engines taken out right away.
Didn't go for the engines.
Nope.
Yeah.
Taking straight fire from the guys going after the Bathcats. He's going to get some return fire at the end here. Nothing really.
Not much.
Don't shoot the guy right in front of you, because that'd be silly. Oh, he's getting swarmed here.
Oh, wow.
And the drone's out doing their thing to do repairs. Let's check out the judge's status. Health getting repaired.
Yeah, definitely not a good idea flying into the middle of this whole thing.
Both trading some
Oh,
damage.
he's hitting some. I didn't expect him to do so well hitting it
From
on
far
the
away like
side,
that,
just
yeah.
because it flies so fast. Why does he keep turning?
I don't know. He's firing at somebody we can't see. Oh, everyone's behind him now. He's got to turn. Some way or another. Go one direction, bud. You keep pointing away from... You're pointing the wrong end towards the enemy.
Oh boy.
This is going
Is
to
he
surprise
gonna
him.
make it?
Haha! Turning to get hit just in time.
Who's he firing at?
Oh, he hit the front leg in the hole there.
Oh, okay. Alright. He's doing some
Oh!
damage there.
There's a lot of
Wow.
damage there. But he also took a lot of damage there. Well, looks worse than it is apparently.
He finally said, okay, I've had enough.
He's firing at the ship behind this guy. He's going a little slower. Should get a few more hits
I
in.
think he knew that he wasn't
Another engine
gonna
down.
get the right angle.
Yeah. These drones waiting for their turn to do repairs, or what are they doing here? Okay, hit the first guy that time. This guy has no guns
Save some for
deployed.
that. There we go.
Oh, and he's gone.
Yeah, there he goes. Ah.
Oh, massive barrage in the rear.
Big hit.
There's the
from the
engine.
back. Both engines.
The drone's
Ouch.
doing lots of repairs. Yep, he's a sitting duck. That could be not good for him.
Definitely not good.
He can't chase these guys to fight them, but I guess this one infestor has peeled off
In
to
fairness,
shoot
he
at
hasn't
him,
been
so
chasing them much anyway. But he's getting some good shots off.
yeah, he is. Both of them are. These guys are stuck in a giant circle.
But three of them? Three of the
Oh, but he's
squishies?
going to take another big salvo in the rear
Oh!
because he's just inside the firing line. That did not happen last round. I see drones are doing repairs, seeing a couple of sparks. Well, these guys just sitting idle down here. I don't know why. They're just, I don't know. Crew not doing their job fast enough to get them deployed. Might have had orders to go back in the ship, and then they got hit. They go back, still going in instead of staying out. Just missed. Okay, those ships are way over there now. Are they going to do another flyby chasing the guy? Yep. Is the judge going to shoot at them because it's lining up for it? Looks like it. Not really hitting anybody at all.
Spread.
Oh, a lot of damage
Gotta hit
though.
one.
About 2.5 minutes left. Just over that. Oh, here we go. They got to get a couple shots at each other. Got one cannon deployed.
Yeah.
Took one hit right there at the end. One point blank.
Oh, one engine's repaired.
Fuel leak.
Uh-oh.
You guys repairing it though. He's on the spot. Get that medium tank repaired before he loses too much fuel. Both engines repaired, like you said, powered up. So he's moving slightly faster now.
Very poorly aimed barrage. Didn't hit anything.
Well, there's the speed, man. The speed. Okay, here we go. And why are you turning away? The guy's right there.
Oh no.
The AI. The
Oh,
guy-
he didn't hit?
He doesn't have any cannons deployed, so he would have had a lot. It's just silly sometimes, like frustrating. Like there's a guy coming right at you. Why
Yeah.
did you turn around? You Dumas.
Oh.
Minute 30 left here. There we go.
Here he goes.
And that's it.
Yep,
One
that-
hit. He was dead. We got a free kill before. All right.
He just turned around a little later than the other ones would have been a distraction.
One hit. Several hits. These guys are just ignoring him completely and flying after the Path Cats.
One
The
of
guy
them's
one
peeling
peeling
off.
off. Sort of, kind of. Yeah,
No
he's coming.
hits.
He's like,
More
yeah, I didn't like getting hit.
hits.
But the judge is not pointing in the right direction for that. He wanted to shoot somebody else. Is he going to turn around?
Doesn't
Less
look
than
like it.
that. He's pointing those guys way over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
there
it
goes.
goes.
He's
Just in time,
reprioritized the
too.
target. Now, 30 seconds left. And the judge is at full health. Showing full health anyway. Oh, big barrage.
Gonna take it out.
Nope.
Nope, not quite.
Did a lot of damage though.
Yep.
Everyone else circling around. Looks like this is going to be it. Time's up.
Ah.
End of the fight. Well,
How close was that one?
I think it's pretty obvious. We'll check out things real quick. The judge is showing full health, but there's some. Is there any real damage? I don't think his hull is actually exposed anywhere, so no, he's at full health. Just with that, let's check the bath cats. Full health, full health. 4 damage. Okay. Yeah, with
Yeah,
2 infestors
that's
destroyed. That's 4 damage. And that one at 73% damage. 738 total. Yeah, with that, I will say congratulations to Wonderwood and the judge. You are going to the finale to fight Hype and the Theseus size. Congratulations to you. To you both, actually. All right, how about that? A finale without Zenra. The streak has ended.
No Zenrath, no Rochdale.
Yeah. I'm going to be kicking each other. I think.
They're going to team up on the next one.
Probably. They're going to be like the first co-op battle.
Yep.
All right, well, congratulations, guys.
Kind of
Yeah, it would be. I thought about trying to figure out a way to do that, but interesting. So congratulations, guys. Let's go to the finale. All right. We are on the finale.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, we have...
Hype versus Wonderwood.
Yes. We've been waiting all month for this video.
Yeah.
This is a Hype versus Wonderwood.
Yes. Our first finale since December, I think, where we've actually had somebody other than Zenrath and Rochdale.
Yep. Zenrath has been dominating the competition since he started joining. Fair enough, he does lots of testing, and his ships have proven themselves very adequate, but this time, he was just outdone.
He's been dethroned by new people.
New people, yes. Hype and Wonderwood, this is the first time they've been in the competition. Each of them, both interesting designs. I'm very excited to see who's going to win this finale.
You're excited!
I can see it going either way. Do you have any predictions?
No, I agree. It's gonna be an interesting fight to watch.
All right, well, let's not make the people wait any longer. Let's get into it.
Yes, let's go. Round 1, fight.
Here we go.
And they're off.
We'll see how many.
Half of them are off.
Yeah. Three quarters. Well, yes, less than 3/4. See how many of these ships get distracted by these bath cats. See, this one here is turning.
Wow.
2, 3 are turning. 2 are staying straight. Interesting.
Ah, interesting.
It's funny they have no engines, just one thruster is pushing around, but these guys kept coming back around.
Well, they're still pointing forward. Wow.
Okay, engines, and they're going to start taking off here in a second. There they go.
Yeah. Whee!
Yep, 3 versus the bath cats and 2 against the judge. They can get any shots off before they engage. Before they get there, the cannons deploying on 1, 3. Nothing.
Nope.
But one ship has 3 cannons. They're going to shoot at the bath cat. He's too far away. Are they going to get distracted here and peel off? Or are they going to come back and fly at the judge before he gets guns out? Oh, one of the bath cats over there took some hits.
Oh, there they go. They're turning around.
They're turning
Here
around.
come the other ones.
The judge is not facing them.
Maybe not.
Oh, free hits. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of damage here.
Quite a
I think
barrage.
it gets the engines taken out right here. Yep.
Yep, there they go.
Right at the end.
That was quick.
That's a lot of damage quick, but they're gonna take nothing. I thought they were gonna get lit up there. Oh, you might. They're still in range.
Nope.
Bathcat over here was taking the hits too. Doing repairs, but this time around, when they do the frontal assault, they're gonna take some damage.
Yep, definitely.
Deflector said nope, and this Bathcat just flying through for the hell of it. But a lot of damage coming in. But yeah, both those Theseuses took a lot of damage. Well, not both. The one did. He's got one cannon deployed. I don't know which one that
See
is.
if he makes it through the next pass.
The top one and the bottom one.
There he is.
See,
Oh, he's not doing as bad as I thought he was.
yeah, floor tiles messed up, but hull is he's below 50%, and he's gone.
There he goes. Let's see if he takes out the second one.
This guy's getting slowed down by the incoming cannon fire. Is he gonna get taken out right here too?
Oh, it's gonna be close.
All the guns got pulled in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, stunned unconscious. No one's manning guns because they're all knocked out. Okay, there we go. Come on, guy, get back up together. Are these guys dead here in the middle? Stunned. Yep. Okay, most people are awake. Unconscious still. Man, that guy really got knocked out just in time to get killed. Pop. And they got one round in. The judge making short work of these. Again, if all 5 ships were targeting the judge, I don't think he would make it. It'd be too heavy of a barrage at once.
Yeah, I agree.
So now we have these 3 Theseuses left. Thesei. Oh, just random shots on these Bathcat fights.
I mean, I gotta say they're doing pretty good at hitting them.
Here and there, no,
I don't think
it's
it's
there. Oh, he's
not
got
making
some
enough
damage.
difference.
He's actually got some hull damage. So where's the judge at? He's way over there with engine damage, so very, very, very slow moving. And it's pretty much a similar repeat of last fight. The Bathcast distracted a lot of the combatants, the enemy combatants, for the judge.
Yep.
The judge was able
exactly.
to take them out without getting overwhelmed. And with the drones, repair up. So, very good strategy. A nice mix of things. Like you were mentioning earlier, it's a well-rounded ship.
Yeah, definitely.
Its specialization is everything. Because the only thing, it does not have any railguns. And it is slow. That's the strategy. Slow, repair, lots of cannons, and extra ships to distract opponents to keep from getting overwhelmed. And it's worked out.
It kind of feels like the turtle versus the hare.
Yeah, 3 minutes left.
Not even in the screen yet.
Yeah, he's right there. He's both.
Oh,
engines
he's repaired the engines. Yeah. Got a couple of drones. Looks like they're flying out after the Bathcats.
Yeah, trying to fly out and do repairs. That one has got some damage on him, but they will never catch him. Too fast. But the judge is getting closer. I feel like doing the Jaws music. Do 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 do. Do do do. Okay, that one Bathcat took a hit. Oh!
Oh, there
Not
we
paying
go.
attention. Barrage, he just flew away from not care. No. No, flying away.
No, he's
Just waiting for one of these guys to get pulled back in. He's just right at the edge of cannon range.
not gonna hit.
Is he gonna turn and
Oh,
take it?
he's might.
Oof!
There we
Yep, being
go.
strafed. Or broadside, I don't know what you call it. I'm surprised one of these Bathcats haven't taken a random engine shot. Oh, firing at him.
That's not gonna do much.
No.
He's about to go. There we go.
He got like 1 or 2 hits on the judge.
Yeah.
Almost a minute and a half left. And the judge at this point is like probably saying something like shooting fish in a barrel or something.
Yeah. We never learn. We always bet
Yeah, and
against
the
the enemy.
the Theseus is just chasing the bath cat and ignoring all the fire coming at him. Oh, engine damage. He's gonna
Is
slow
that 2?
down.
Yeah, looks like it.
2, yeah. Now it's 3.
Boom. Oh, not quite.
He's gonna slow down. Is the judge gonna be able to catch up to him?
I don't know. I mean, even with slowing down, he's still
He's
moving
still
faster.
Yeah, you're right. He might be faster still. All 3 engines heavily damaged and he's still faster. Oh, the guy's shooting at the judge and some cheap shots are gonna fly away. And not care. Yeah, I think one of the AI things might be target
Oh,
prioritization for the AI.
yeah, definitely.
And maybe ships
They
fighting
might
together against
shoot
the
him
same
here.
targets.
No, maybe not. I mean, honestly,
Oh, he's hitting him.
the Theseus is slow enough that
20
he's
seconds left.
actually able to hit. He's just not able to stay in ranges consistently.
Yeah, this guy's flying by is going to get shot at on a broadside as the time runs out, probably. He can't hit. I'm surprised he didn't get shot at. Oh my goodness. Is that last?
Oh, is he
Nope,
gonna get him
time's
now?
up.
Yep.
Time's up right
Ah,
there.
so close.
That's a screenshot. I might have to use Zenrath's screenshot earlier as the combat picture. The
Yeah.
video this month. Maybe not. I mean, this wouldn't be too bad, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Who's in
Yeah.
the finale? It's a neat picture. All right, well, hey, congratulations to Wonderwood and the judge. You've won the first round. There is no doubt about it.
Congrats.
Congrats, man. Let's load up round 2 and see if anything different happens. All right, we are at the finale, round 2. The judge won the first round. Pretty much picked them off one by one. Same strategy he did before. The Bathcats did their job, pulled the enemy combatants off of him, so they can pick him off. The only way I see this winning is if all of Hype's ships target the judge at the beginning and ignore the Bathcats so they can swarm them right off the bat. That's the only way they're winning. Because
I
at the
agree,
beginning of the
and I
last
don't think
round,
that's gonna happen.
yeah, I don't think it's going to happen either. But that's I think the only way it's going to happen, or would happen, is them just overwhelming them right at the beginning. If they did that, it would be a quick fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see that happening. Any other thoughts before we start this thing up?
No, I just want to see it.
Yeah, me too. Right, go ahead and call it.
Round 2. Fight.
There we go. I'll see these guys rotate to see who's targeting the Bathcats. Are they all turning? Like 4 of them
There's
turning
only one
again?
that's not, but he's already pointing at them anyway.
Yeah, I
Oh
guess
no, one of them's not
one of
turning.
them. Wait a minute.
No, they're not.
They're not
Oh.
turning. Now they are turning. 2 of them turning? 3 turning now? Okay. It was just
They're turning
2.
so slowly.
4 of them
Much more
turning
slowly
now?
than before.
They're like changing their minds. Okay. The engine should be popping out any second. Yep.
There it goes.
It looks like only one's going to go after the judge. The rest are going to go after the Bathcats. That's not the ideal
Whee!
strategy. Well, the
Definitely
Bathcats,
not.
there's 2 of them together there. Where's the third one at? Are they all 3 of them together? Yeah, they're all 3 together. Maybe they
Yeah, I
might
think 2 of
get
them
some
are
hits on
overlapped.
there.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a shot off here. Nope,
Nope.
cannon deployed right as it went by. 3 cannons out. Let's watch things here real quick. Fast moving jet's got to go out here wide. Oh! I say that as Bathcat's getting hit. Those 2 got separated, so one of those guys got lit up. The judge flying towards them. Coming into the side. Free hits on the side here.
Well, looks like one of them had an engine. 2 of them. There goes one.
That's the thing is those engines are too close together. If he keeps this design, he needs to put those engines farther apart. Oh. Is he going to get out of range in time? Nope.
Just one hit. Not too bad.
Oh, I guess point blank. So doing repairs, so he's going to get repaired, and then this frontal assault, he's going to be toast.
hasn't
Yeah,
built
oh,
up
he
enough
made it
ammo
through.
though.
I guess he didn't have, yeah, like I said, not enough ammo yet, and he may ran low on juice from all the deflecting. This Bath Cat taking a bunch of damage there.
Yeah, I feel like they've done the most damage to the bath cats.
So far, yeah. Because the judge keeps healing, keeps doing repairs. Incoming rounds. This is not looking good.
Is it?
It's the final assault. Ooh, and he
Oh,
splattered him.
almost made it.
It'd be funny. All the debris hits him and kills the judge. Crashes into him. Okay, where is everyone? These guys are all close knit here. Oh, he's got some hull damage there, or the armor damage, I should say. I can't tell if it was this guy or not. Yeah, it was that guy. So he's got the most damage. Again, they're doing their job. They're keeping these guys from shooting at the judge, and the judge is going to creep in and say hello. Hello, hello.
I'm curious though if they'll actually manage to take one out.
Yeah, no one's done it yet.
And really, it's not worth it. But
No,
since they're
that's
doing
the
it
thing.
anyway.
The thing is, the AI is like, yeah, I'm going to shoot this thing that has no guns. It's moving
Oh,
really
this one
fast.
missed.
Instead of that thing.
There we go. Oof, that's a big
Makes it
barrage. It's been
target-
saving up.
Yeah, target prioritization is
I
not
think that's
here.
gonna pop. Yep, there
Yeah,
it goes.
you get taken out. Oh, moving right on to the next one.
What's next?
Just happens to be in range. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, got what's on that bath cat there?
It's gonna be hard to come back from this.
Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from this at this point. Unless they happen to take all the bath cats out, then concentrate fire on the judge.
Yeah.
But the judge is going to take them out when they fly across them.
Yeah, they would have to stay far enough away from him.
One of them is going to be
Oh, one's
pointed in front of him.
changed.
Oh, he turned away. He turned away.
Oh wow.
Not like he's going to do enough damage to kill the judge here, but he's going to do some damage at him to slow him down. Literally.
And an engine again.
Yep.
This is possibly the ship with the most damaged engines.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they're right next to each other, so that sticks out. They're tucked in and spread apart. That doesn't sound right. It would be less of an issue.
This is funny. It's like the opposite of the Hydra. The Hydra has the same thing in the front.
Yeah. He survived that? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
How do you survive that?
Didn't even lose an engine.
He barely survived
Oh,
that.
just barely. Yeah.
Next
How does he have his engines left?
Unconscious, there's a couple dead guys in there. Oh,
Here it goes.
get one shot off. There he's out. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's no way he's gonna dodge all these rounds. The judge is cruising. His other engine's about
second
repaired.
engine back. Yeah.
Just under 2 minutes left in the fight. Is he going to take out the last two ships? Oh,
No,
it looks like he's going to get this guy.
Both out. This guy for sure, but I don't think he's going to get the other one. Oh, man.
Close.
That's close.
You guys okay in here?
Nope.
Everyone's taking a nap. Get up, man. Get up. But this ship should not turn to re-engage. He has no guns pointed out. Everyone's still asleep. Now everyone's really asleep. Okay, last ship. Oh, on the rear. Is he going to take out the engines again?
This is for my teammates.
Yeah, who's he engaging now? Is he engaging the judge? No.
Judge is definitely engaging him.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And fired one shot at him.
Oh, yeah. I a
And
change against
that's
the last
it.
pick one was a
Clean,
mistake. Wow.
clean sweep. The judge said good
The
night.
judge takes it all.
The gavel is down. There's 40 some seconds left in the game, in the fight. He said, "Let there be no, I don't know, some smart comment about decisions and me winning the combat tournament." Well, congratulations, victory laps for the Bath Cats there. Congratulations there, Wonderwood. You are April's combat tournament champion.
And there was much rejoicing.
You wanna-
Congrats. I love the way that it's just having those drones go around in circles.
Repair me, no! Repair me, no!
You
Plenty of
can't
fuel.
catch me.
All right, well, you want to congratulate Wonderwood and tell him he's the last Starship?
Congratulations for sure. You are the last Starship. Maybe that one will actually not cut off.
It cut out a little bit.
Ah,
It's got to be your microphone, man.
yeah. We need to
Fun
do that.
combat tournament. Interesting, different. We'll definitely do this again. It won't be next month's one. We'll maybe try this again in next year or several months down the road, maybe with a little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
But I
definitely.
did really
think
enjoy the whole produce your own ammo aspect of it. It made things a little more exciting. It made everyone have to think a little bit, different strategy. So very, very cool. So anyway, next up will be the Judges' Choice Awards. I want to say real quick, thanks everyone for entering ships in the competition. I was not expecting
Yes,
as
thank
many
you.
entries as we got. I was really excited to see them all, especially with
Me
the requirement to build your own ammo. A little different, pretty fun. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Next up, Judges' Choice Awards, and then after that, we will do the survival thing like we did last month. Put all the ships in and see who lives the longest, whose crew lives the longest. Should be fun to watch. Okay.
Really curious who's going to be this time.
Yep. Me too.
The Judges' Choice Award.
Judges' Choice Awards.
A blessing from the Lord. God be praised.
Ooh, April 2025. Batman. I don't know why. Anyway, I like that axe.
Dude's judging you.
We're not judging you. Kinda, sorta, but we are.
Judging your ships.
Alright, so yeah, Judges' Choice Awards, April. Fifth Element. Build your ammunition. Make your ammo, make your own bullets. Make your own cannon shells. See what happens. Alright. Which award should we discuss first?
Why would we go with best backstory? I feel like it's a good one to start with.
Okay. Well, I'll start first. I know my favorite is Dr. X's and his trials and tribulations about designing the fluorine here. It's humorous. It's tragedy. It's ups and downs, And he finally came up with this design here after many trials and tribulations. It was entertaining reading the story, and I appreciated him sharing it. Even though it sounded like he might have pulled some of his hair out and maybe struggling with baldness at this stage.
Oh no.
But I'm glad he stuck with it. So
His sacrifice is for our enjoyment.
yeah, exactly. So that is my choice for the best backstory.
And I am picking Ranamar's Feldspar, which actually, interestingly, did something very similar. It was a little more journal style than, coming back multiple times. It was more like, it was less journal-like. It was more coming back with a report at the end of all the different iterations he went through.
Yeah, the struggle of
went
getting
into
it
detail.
created.
Yep. So they both kind of did the same thing with their own personal flair.
Yeah, which I appreciate that. I was like, it's interesting to hear what people went through the struggle. And I'm still impressed. We had 15 entries for something that was a bit different, making your ammunition. I was expecting fewer people to enter this competition. Just like last month, I was expecting fewer, but this one I expected definitely fewer, but we had more. So it's pretty
Yeah,
cool. I'm
I'm
super
definitely.
appreciative of everyone joining the competition.
Yeah,
And so,
I'm always impressed by how creative people get and how many people submit their ships. It's really
yeah,
nice.
yeah, it is nice. And so, again, appreciate everyone competing. It's just a lot of fun. We're just doing this for fun, and this is all for fun. So, right now, congratulations to Randomar and Dr. X for having our favorite backstories. So, who's next? Or
Most
not who's
exciting
next?
combat.
Who's most exciting combat? So, for me, I liked the what was it, Fight 12. It was a Squeege Holbor versus the Judge, and
I agree.
it went. It was a long fight, both sides, and it was a struggle. Well, it seemed like a struggle, but at the end, when we did the math, it was less of a struggle than we thought.
Yeah,
But it was exciting. So I really like Fight 12 Squeege Holbor versus the Judge.
definitely a little more on the edge of my seat than some of the other ones.
Yeah, so that's my pick. What's your pick?
I agree.
Oh, you
That
agree? Same one?
is also my pick. Yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Zenrath, and shoot, who does the judge? Dang it, I don't have the sheet in front of me.
Wonderwood.
So congratulations, Zenrath and Wonderwood. You guys have the most exciting fight. Again, 200 net strangers appreciated your competition.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! All right, so let's do
Coolest ship?
the say that again. Coolest ship.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll leave the penis for last. I don't think
Poor
there's any way to
penis.
say that properly.
Nope.
Anyway, coolest ship. So we have lots of ships here. Do you have any preference of what you like?
It's really tough. I mean, it's tough every time, just because there's so many great designs. This time, I think my favorite was Type's Theseus because it was such an interesting way to approach building a ship for the competition that not only did he design the ship, but he even designed the way that it, he included, deconstruction and construction right at the beginning of the battle and made it much more dynamic, and it made it very different from the rest of them because every single battle is always the same. The ships fly towards each other, and he kind of um, he broke that mold and did something different.
Yeah, and so we're saying the coolest ship, and I agree that was my choice as well because I thought it was the coolest one, and it's not because it looks cool; it's just a box, but coolest in the design element of deconstruction and construction to combat to make it work. I don't think it was the most cost-effective option, but it kept the size small, and it was pretty cool. It was just completely different. No one had done it before, and I thought it was really cool. So that is also my
And it paid
pick.
off.
What's that?
And it paid off. It
Yeah,
got
it
him
paid
all the way to
off.
the end.
Yeah, and great job. I think that might actually influence some people in future competitions. Something to think about. They might
I
try.
agree.
I will say it's probably not easy. I'm sure they did a lot of testing. The timing worked out, but it definitely paid off. So congratulations, Hype. You have 200 strangers vote for the coolest ship this month. Good job. Okay, then I
And
guess
now
we
the
go
ever
to
controversial, not a penis.
yeah, not a penis. Who looks least like a penis? I was gonna say the axe, but then again,
Yeah. I mean, the Theseus is definitely a runner-up.
I mean, it's also looks. It could be considered a piece of toast, so you're gonna lean towards that
Exactly.
anyway.
But I think I'm going for which one was that? The one that's surrounded by the wall,
Oh,
right at the bottom
right
there.
here, yeah. Oh shoot, who was that? Model maker? Yeah,
Yeah, that was the Dr. X, I think.
No, OMG Bear.
Oh,
Avionics.
sorry.
So
That's my vote.
your least like a penis is OMG Bears.
Yes.
Now I concur. It does look least like a penis, but my vote is for. I just clicked on it. No, that's the wrong one. I'm not gonna find it. What did I click on over here? Edit this out now. This guy here. What was that one?
Oh, you just had it, I think. Isn't that it? No, the one above it. The Balance of Justice? Oh, no, that's right above it.
Solaria.
Ah.
Okay, now. So my vote for least like a penis is the Solaria. I think it's a cool looking ship. Does not make me think of anything crotch related. So bonus for that. I mean, a lot of these ships don't look like one. So I'm going for style points on top of it. I still say it's cool to see an axe flying around, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have the who did the Solaria.
Solaria Stunty.
Something so, and then you picked.
OMG Bear's model maker.
So congratulations to Stunty and OMG Bear for having our choice for the least penisy ships.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
A hard-fought battle.
I'm not gonna go there. Oh my goodness, so many bad puns.
Yes, that's my favorite part.
Yeah. Either way. Dun, 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 trophy.
Woohoo!
Woohoo. Am I still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording.
I hope so.
Yeah, let's double check. I get paranoid about it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would too.
Suffocating, suffocating. Dead 9, 8, 7,
Ooh,
6, 5,
yes. Come on.
4, 3, 2, or 3.
Yes. God damn it.
One person
What do you
left.
do to me?
One person. Oh, they're all dead.
Oh my god, yes.
You win.
Fuck, yes.
Congratulations to MAP and the El Tornillo for winning April's Crew Endurance contest. They were They had 12 crew left. They barely hung in there, running out of oxygen, and they just surpassed Dr. X's Fluorine, who came in a close second. It was going back and forth there at the end, and I heard their MAP rooting on the death of Dr. X's crew. Congratulations to him, winning the newly minted Crew Endurance Trophy. Congrats. And thank you, Rochdale and the Halcyon Promise, for providing us the image for our new trophy. We really appreciate it. And that's it for this month's competition. For Totengeist, this is Johnny Struggles. Thanks everyone for watching. We've truly enjoyed it, and we will see you all on the next one. Alright, have a good one. Bye.